There are 2 easy ways you can purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview and FreeSat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click to register. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking on the Watch Live Show button on the homepage. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, simply click on the Add to Basket button and you can continue shopping or check out right away. Don't forget, you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker. Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting. But being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker. If you have a question or a query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2, or alternatively you can email help@jewellerymaker.com. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker, Ivy House, Henley Road, Outhill, Studley, B807DU. Get making and good luck. If you have a question or a query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2, or alternatively you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Sorry. Popcorn. It does it to me.
Catches your throat, doesn't it?
Just catch your throat. Never eat popcorn before you go to the dentist. Please don't ever do that. Right. Oh my God. Rob's saying, tell me about the emerald. Honestly, do you know, are you aware how much I love emerald? It's my absolute favourite gemstone in the world ever. This incredible strand. Stop drooling, Laura Binding. This amazing, I can't help it. Coming up at past. Can I say that? Guaranteed under, feel ill. If I say it quickly. Guaranteed under £30. I know. I know! Wall of Fame coming up in a couple of secs, but not before. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh. My all-time favourite black gemstone with a mystic coating. Oh. Now, what do we know about black spinel? We know that when you facet black spinel, it looks amazing, like the most amazing black gemstone in the world, like better than black diamonds. I know, better than black diamonds, I know. So what's going to happen when you mystic coat it? It's going to look like the most amazing black mystic coated gemstone in the world. Look at that. Oh, wowzer. Oh, look at that. Isn't that delish? I'm going to use one of Maggie's words, seeming as she's directing. The word you'd use about this, I know exactly the word you'd use about this. One of two words, either jazzy or snazzy. Jazzy, snazzy, there you go, jazzy, snazzy. It's absolutely one of those strands. You look at it and, oh my word, that has got, there's music playing when you look at a strand like this.
Wow, it's funny that you said that.
Right.
Because I've just been asked by my father-in-law to make a commission for him, for somebody, he's in a ukulele group.
How awesome is that?
It's great. And so one of the members are going back to New Zealand, because they're from New Zealand, and he wanted me to make her a ukulele pendant into a chain. And I've used, I don't think it's a black spinel, but it's definitely that size, that cut. I think I had garnet. And I've used them to fill in the actual ukulele body. So they would be amazing. I didn't have them. They would have been perfect because of the different colours that you get through it. I'll send you a picture. I'll show you a picture.
Well, that all sounds wonderful, Laura. Unfortunately, you're not going to have the chance to use these, though, because they're $6.95, and you know they're going to sell out. Amazing. Incredible. Get them. Do you know what I'd absolutely love to see these? A wall of fame. You know people who make figurines and little kind of animals out of genuine gemstones, using these for the eyes, because they're alive, they're beautiful.
But also, but that's what I mean. It's something like filling in the body of something like, you know, because of the size of them, they fit beautifully, but they have that impact especially when they're grouped together. But also Tree of Life. Imagine a Tree of Life. Oh, a Tree of Life! Made with that would be amazing.
A Trees of Lives. How amazing would a Tree of Life look? Made out of gemstones like this. Yes, yes, yes. I guess a high five from me. Amazing. Please don't go anywhere. We have the Wall of Fame coming up now. Hello there, and welcome to the Wall of Fame, where we read out your entries to the Wall of Fame. Who'd like to go first? Laura, me to go first?
Yeah.
Go on then. Have you shrunk?
No, it's just I think you've grown. Definitely you.
There you are. Me in the diminutive Laura binding. Here we go. Number 34. This is from Daisy in Northants. This is what we're talking about. Imagine the black coated spinel. Sorry, the mystic coated spinel. Hi all, this is my entry for the Wall of Fame. It's a window hanging Tree of Life using copper wire, green rutile quartz, and a few of the copper leaves from a bracelet kit and a large clear quartz from JM. It looks lovely hanging in a Sunday window. I find it inspiring to see everyone's makes on the Wall of Fame. Hoping for a win, Daisy. That's absolutely gorgeous. I love that. Yeah. I love the fact you've used little leaf charms as well. That looks beautiful. Best of luck, darling. Awesome.
Okay, beautiful wire work here. This is number 35. It says, hi all, here's my entry for the Wall of Fame this week. It's an agate wrapped with antique bronze wire. My husband said it's a bit dark overall, but you learn by your mistakes. I had a lovely week away with my granddaughter last week.
Supportive husband or what?
I know, you gotta love that. I had a lovely week away.
Let's see him doing better.
With my granddaughter last week, then came with the flu the day after we came home. Feeling a bit better today, so good luck to all in the draw. Shirley, don't listen. It's lovely.
Shirley, I'd give him a Miss Piggy. Hey, I really would.
I'd be feeling better as well, and I don't think that's too dark.
It's beautiful.
No.
Number 36. Oh my word, the new box chain's amazing, and I love what Rita has done with this. From Rita Markey. Hi all, Jewellery Maker. I've attached my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. A bracelet made with the new box chain and wove turquoise sari thread through both. They're both from JM, and the charm was from my stash. I would love a win so I can buy more JM findings. Good luck to everyone, especially me. Best wishes, Rita. Best of luck, darling. That's absolutely gorgeous. I do love that charm. That's beautiful. Gorgeous.
Right, got some lovely emerald, I think, here, number 37. Hi there, this is my first entry to the Wall of Fame. It's made of emeralds and gold-plated chain, all from JM. I've been buying gems from you for getting on for 3 years, but I've not had confidence to send anything in before. I hope you like it, and that's from Sharon. I mean, that's beautiful. I can't believe you've waited for 3 years to send something in. That's absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it really is. Let's see some more from you, please. Number 38. I love these. Sue in Chesterfield. Hi all at JM. Quite a while ago, I made the peacock that Rachel showed us how to make. Still had quite a lot of the canes left, so made a pair of earrings. Oh my word, they're gorgeous. Also made the green beads out of clay. Really easy and lightweight to wear. Good luck to all. Sue in Chesterfield. I absolutely love those, Sue. I love peacock feathers. They're beautiful. They were at my wedding, peacock feathers.
Are they?
Featured in my wedding. Meant to be bad luck. Never mind.
Okay, I've got number 39. And it says, hi to all at JM. Here is a picture of my entry to this week's Wall of Fame. It's a tribal star statement necklace. It's made from striped orange agate rounds, carnelian carved rose rounds, and prehnite large faceted nugget / rice beads. The gems were threaded onto memory wire to form a gentle curve with accent lengths that have been threaded onto head pins, placed every so often along the curve. The gem curve was then joined onto a gold-plated copper chain and an S-clasp. Good luck to all of the other Wall of Fame entrants, but a win would be great. Thanks for the great shows, and that's from Carol. That's beautiful.
Thanks, Carol. Beautiful tribal piece there. Number 40, gorgeous display here from Anne King, who's from Tyne and Wear. Hi, all at Jewellery Maker. It's so nice to see Vicky Carr and Carol back on our screens. We've missed your cheery musical tones, clearly not talking about me, and stories and jokes, and your all-round good humour. Motherhood suits you both. Just waiting for Lucy to return and we'll have the full team. Well, here's my entry to the Wall of Fame. I've sent in many entries to the Wall of Fame since Jewellery Maker began broadcasting, but haven't managed to win anything yet. But I feel now is my time. Of course, with that, with fingers, eyes and legs crossed, it's a Victorian piece or perhaps something from Downton Abbey. All components are from Jewellery Maker. And she says, it's very difficult to type with one eyes and fingers crossed. Well, best of luck to you, Anne. I love that. That's gorgeous. Thank you very much. Lovely email. Thank you.
Okay, got a lovely headpiece here. That's number 41. So, hello, all at JM. This is my entry for the Wall of Fame. It's the first time that I've made a successful hairband. I used coral drops, red jasper lilies and amber, all from JM, of course. Good luck to everyone. Love Dee in Doncaster. I think that's beautiful. That's so pretty.
How did you get that photo, by the way? Was it a friend standing on a chair?
Like a selfie,
or was it like a...
I've tried to do that, it doesn't work. You're like in the mirror trying to get the back of your hair. Yeah.
This one is all written in capitals, so I shall shout this one. Number 42. From Anne Jones in Denbighshire. My entry for this week's Wall of Fame is my first attempt at a wire bangle. I used 1 metre of silver-plated wire and 0.6 gold-plated wire braid from Jewellery Maker. I'd like to thank the designers for their inspirations and tutorials, without which I would be totally lost. Also thanks to the presenters for the laughter they bring to all who watch. Anne Jones. Thanks, Anne. That's number 42. Best of luck. Wow. Shit, it was all in capitals.
My ears
following instructions there.
My ears are still ringing from that.
What's your last one from?
Number 43. Hi everyone, I haven't entered for a while. I kept on forgetting to send my photos in. Everything brought from JM, of course. Lovely moonstone on the left with sterling silver, such a sparkle. You really don't need to do much with it when it's that gorgeous, do you? On the right, stunning labdorite, which was from a recent Mark Smith kit. Love the simplicity, and it's going to be make one to sell, make one for me. I love the earring wires. They look more high-end with that extra bit of silver. I used an extra wire and turned it to the side with a curl, and I really like the simple look. I'm so sorry.
Keep it together.
Any tips on how to... Oh, my bubble.
Sorry, I'm in your bubble, sorry.
Any tips on how to take photos of jewellery? It's difficult, and that's from Sarah from Devon. It's just good lighting.
Take the lens cap off. Top tip.
Yeah, listen to Carol, she knows everything.
Right, we're going to be drawing the Wall of Fame. Chloe Jones Miller, if you are watching, she's head of production, please, can we have a new Tom Bowler? This is a joke. Held together with literally address labels. It's just farcical. Oh, there's a telephone. Right, okay. Laura, would you like to pick the winner? I'll pick the runner-up of the Wall of Fame. Okay, so winning £50 credits to their Jewellery Maker accounts today. Oh, no. She's ordered one, apparently. Chloe's... Hey, I work every Wednesday, so I'm always gonna be the one who says, come on, we need to get a new one. Number 15 has won. You've won £50 credit to your Jewellery Maker account. Number 15 is Amelia, come on. 15. Patricia Bell. Congratulations. Give us a bell. You've won £50 credit to your Jewellery Maker account. Right. Oh no, it's upside down. Right. Good show today, isn't it? Right, Laura.
I'm just thinking if someone was unfortunate enough to tune in while you were shouting that there out.
It was written in capitals. I'm following instructions. Winning £100 credit to their Jewellery Maker account today is number
476.
Sharon Townsend in Barnsley.
Sharon Townsend in Barnsley. Congratulations, darling. You've won £100 credited to your Jewellery Maker account. Hopefully, we'll have a new tombola soon.
What happened to the hat?
Hey?
What happened to the hat?
What happened to the hat? I don't know. We decided to just, I don't know. Anyway. Right, where are we going now? Wow, what have we got coming up? Emerald. Coming up in 15 minutes' time. Yeah. Cheeky what? Yeah. Oh. I thought you said a cheeky tin opener. I thought a tin opener? Cheeky tin opener? Next, an egg whisk. No, we have your Zari thread here. Zari ripping rope. This is amazing. Where has this been all my life? Have you seen this, Laura?
No, I have not.
I have confirmation. Producer Rob has been to the magic cupboard, everyone. He's been to the magic cupboard. He's been let in, been given access to the magic cupboard. This is amazingly amazing stuff. This is gorgeous. 10 metres of your ripping rope. Absolutely gorgeous. So inside, you've got brightly coloured Zari threads, or brightly coloured... No, actually, it's rope inside. You're going to be getting a yellow core, you've got a blue core, and, of course, you've got a purple one as well. And on the outside, you've got your Zari thread, which is kind of woven around to give you this gorgeous rope quality. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I've no idea about what the price point's going to be. All I know is you're going to be getting 10 metres. Seriously, $6.95 for all three. Ooh, that works out to approximately £2.31 per 10 metres. That's amazing. There's loads you can do with this. Beautiful. In fact, I'd just make a collection of just bracelets to wear, wouldn't you, Laura?
I was thinking, well, again, I'm not very imaginative with things like that. For me, my personal work, it would be a chain for my pendants because, again, if you've got a substantial kind of pendant, then you want that balance, and also you can tie in the colour of the stone. So if you had an amethyst, you could use the purple. If you had something lovely like a kyanite or something cabochon wrapped pendant, you could use the blue.
Yeah.
So for me, you've got that lovely detail done for you. But paracord, if you do paracord and macrame or anything like that, then it's a lovely alternative.
Isn't it just beautiful stuff? Never seen that before. Well done. Right, moving on. Oh, goodness me, what's this? Ooh, ooh. All you need to know is it's blue lace agate, and I've hardly got any left, and it's going to sell out. And oh my word, the price point is utterly, utterly ridiculous. Think of the most ridiculous thing imaginable. Got it? Yeah. Think of the most ridiculous thing imaginable. Times it by 100 and you're kind of where we are now. Blue lace agate. Such a specific variety of agate. To be blue lace agate as opposed to blue banded agate, the inclusions, the lines, the bands going through this have to be kind of frilly, as it were. Can you see that there? See how they're frilly? You're not getting those kind of pin precision rings of Saturn kind of inclusions. You're getting very kind of fluffy kind of lines, little kind of frilly, doily, lacy lines. That's why it's called blue lace agate. The most amazing, incredible strands here. Blue lace agate in the past has been anything kind of upward to kind of £20, £25-ish. Today, this incredible strand, 6 mil rounds. Oh my goodness me, £12.95p. Amazing, amazing, amazing. These are all going to go. What an incredible opportunity. Whenever we have blue lace agate on JM, it always, always, always sells out. Wes, what kind of magnification are you there, do you reckon? Times 40. So you can see those beautiful, beautiful mineral additions running through there. See how they're kind of frilly, how they kind of meld into one another. That is what makes this blue lace agate as opposed to blue banded agate. It's such a specific quality you're going to be getting here. It is going to sell out. I've got loads of people there. Check your baskets out. Well done. Woo! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool. The burning fires of Mordor. Honestly, this is the burning fires of Mordor in a gemstone. Goodness me. Slices of red agate. Oh, wow, look at that. Beautiful dyed red agate. Now, what you're seeing here, those mineral additions you can see there, so those bands you can see going through the gemstone, those are completely natural. Look at this one here. How amazing is that? Totally and utterly natural. And what you've got is a dyed quality going through it to accentuate those natural mineral additions. What's so wonderful about this incredible collection of genuine gemstones is the fact that you're going to be getting a drill hole here and a drill hole here on every single one of these to make it so simple, so easy to set into your pieces of jewellery. Don't necessarily look at this as a collection of gemstones that you're all going to use together. Look at them as individual pendants, individual statement pieces. Amazing. $14.95 is not your deal today. Denise! Sorry, Denise? Donna! In Bristol. Wow, they're huge. Would look fab as a base for a gemstone. Tree of Life. Just gorgeous. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. And, well, Donna's obviously from Bristol, so she'll know a place. There's a little gemstone, there's a couple of little gemstone kind of stores in Bristol, in the centre of Bristol.
Yeah.
And if you were to buy anything like that, you'd be looking on a smaller scale, and you'd be looking at about £5 for the smallest one. And that's because it's like one that you go in and buy them individually. So something based on a larger one, that price, what an amazing.
Well, this is $9.95 for all of these. You're guaranteed 550 carats, whether that's going to be in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 or 4 of these incredible slabs with the drill holes in there as well. Amazing. Don't just take my word for it. Take Donna in Bristol's word for it and Laura's word for it as well. These kind of deals are absolutely amazing. They really, really are superb. And they are not proper prices. They are Jewellery Maker prices. Well done. I've got a couple of multi-bidders there as well, which I'm really happy to see. Fantastic work. Well done. And every single one is going to be unique as well. That's really important to note, of course, because we're talking about genuine gemstones. They're all going to be totally unique. Manager Martha, 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 Manager Martha. Where are you producing these from today? Is it literally, it's like the handkerchief trick?
Do you know what? We opened up all the Jewellery Maker Easter eggs and things like this are inside. I mean, nice.
She's amazing, isn't she?
You've done these before.
Have I?
And you really liked them.
When did I do these?
You did them all the way back in January. It's taken us this amount of time to get them back in stock.
Oh, you're amazing.
They're sterling silver. I'll leave that with you.
Oh, thanks. God, blimey. Oh. Just to give you an idea how long it takes us to get items like this back in stock. January the 18th this year. They were played once. They sold out. Before January this year, do you know the last time that we had these in stock? 2nd of March, the previous year. Your chance today to own something which, is it going to sell out? Well, I think it's got a relatively good history. Every single time it's on, it has sold out. These are absolutely going to sell out on today's show. 925 sterling silver fancy S-clasps with your closed jump ring. 10 in total. Wow, I'm not surprised they sold out at $9.95. Goodness me! Oh my word, you've got absolutely bananas for these. Laura, what is it about a collection of findings like this that it makes them so unbelievably popular? What is it?
I think it enables you to add that high-end finish to any piece.
Great,
so even if you don't work with sterling silver wire, you could make a pearl necklace.
Oh.
Imagine if you had a pearl necklace, those lovely pearls we had earlier, spaced out with Tanzanite, if you want to go really luxurious. But what an amazing price.
Yeah.
And then just one of those on the end. So you know, maybe use your sterling silver crimp and cover, and in one of those, and it makes a really beautiful finish. Yeah. But it then makes that whole piece completely sterling silver.
Doesn't it just? Doesn't it just? Being able to say to your customers, I make precious genuine gemstone jewellery, you know, and I use precious metals, and I only use precious metals. Being able to finish off your pieces of genuine gemstone jewellery with your 925 sterling silver findings, amazing. This is where a finding, yes, it is still a mechanical part of a piece of jewellery, but this is where a finding starts to become more of a feature. You can start to really embellish your pieces with the most beautiful qualities. What I love so much about these is they can be used for so many different things. You've got your closed jump ring on top, which can be taken off. You've got your S hook. Actually, it's a little bit easier to see with this one here. If I show you with this one here, you can see how the bottom part of the design is not soldered together. So it is an open kind of end design, as it were, which you can use as a clasp, which you can make into earrings, which you can fashion into whatever you like, whatever you see fit. It could be one of those beautiful hook and eye clasps. There are so many ways in which you can use these. You can use them as little embellishments on the bottom of earrings. You can use them as little charms. This could be your trademark. So many jewellery makers out there have their own trademark as well. So it might be a little charm that you put on the end of every single one of your pieces of jewellery, or a little wirework twizzle that you add on to whatever you make. This could be your trademark, as it were. Isn't that the sign for Taurus as well? Like the
could be, yeah, star sign. It is a star sign.
Yeah.
But like you say, for me, it's a connector as well as just a I can think of functional.
Yes,
as well as being functional. You can make it pretty. You could just use it to connect some gemstones to some chain or earring findings, a lovely brulette drop on the bottom.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. We've got lots and lots of people coming through to get this. Claire in Greater London, loving the stupid prices. I was happy paying £10 thinking that they were silver plated, but sterling silver at £1 each. Happy days. Kiss, kiss. I know. Happy days. Happy days are here to stay. 925 sterling silver. The first time they were on in March 2015, they sold out. The next time they were on was January the 18th. This year, they sold out. They're on today. They're going to sell out. I think we might be reordering these again. What's going to happen, though? They're going to sell out. Well done, all of you there. Absolutely fantastic. Well done. I've got loads of multi-bidders there. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Phyllis from the Shetland Isles, you've come through to get 3 loads of these. I've got loads of multi-bidders come through to get these. Well done. Please, please, for the love of natural Zambian emerald, do not go anywhere. It's coming up now. It is your star buy. And again, it's another sellout strand. Rob, how many of these do we have? Oh, gee whiz. Strands like this on JM. I reckon 3 years ago, if we'd have bought you this strand, and it was to be, say, a weekend strand, you know, arguably our busiest times of the week are Saturdays and Sundays. 3 years ago, we might have been able to bring you a fairly decent quantity of this incredible genuine gemstone. Would it have sold out? Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Price point wise, there's no way on God's green earth we would have been able to do it for the price point we're about to do it for. I hate to tell you this. I mean, I've got good news and bad news. The good news is I love you. The bad news is, unfortunately, I only had 109 chances for this strand of natural emerald. That is it. Once it's gone, it's gone. My absolute favourite gemstone ever I'm lucky enough to own my own emerald. I adore it. I could literally, my engagement ring is an emerald. I could draw you that emerald right now. Right now. It's an emerald cut emerald. It's got some beautiful jardins coming right down the middle of the gemstone and then off to the left-hand side. It's got a beautiful kind of jardin at the top of the gemstone as well. It looks absolutely amazing. It's got, the colour is just absolutely to die for. I love it. I love it. I could draw you that gemstone right now. With emerald and with gemstones like Zambian emerald, most of the world's emerald nowadays that you see in genuine gemstone jewellery comes from Zambia. And it's amazing to think that this gemstone was only discovered in Zambia just a few decades ago. You know, it is not an old gemstone with regards to the Zambian mines. This incredible genuine gemstone will become as much a part of your life, and you will get to know this gemstone strand, your specific natural Zambian, look at that, Zambian emerald strand. You will get to know it as an individual, and it is as much an individual as a member of your family is. This incredible genuine gemstone is one of the only gemstones on planet Earth where mineral additions, i.e. jardins, are encouraged. The more the merrier. The more jardins you get, the more character the genuine gemstone has. The more jardins the genuine gemstone has, the more coveted it is, generally speaking. This is natural, okay? The quality you're going to be getting here is representative of Zambian emerald. There are over 100 different tones and shades just within Zambian emerald on its own. This is as close to the original kind of Colombian emerald colour that I've ever seen. Colombian emerald is widely regarded as the original emerald, giving you those deep dark bottle green emerald greens. Zambian emerald tends to be more yellow and a little bit lighter in colour. However, this is reminiscent of some of the deepest, most Colombian emerald qualities, or even your Santa Teresina emeralds, which is no longer being mined. You know, it's representative of some of the most prestigious emeralds out there. The price on your screen now is the price point where I, as an emerald lover, where I would say enough, that's low enough. We're on the verge of almost devaluing the gemstone at that price, in my personal opinion. But it's not about what I think, it's not about what Laura thinks is a great price, it's not about any of that, it's about the price point we can do. Please, let me remind you again, this is not a proper price we're about to show you. This is a Jewellery Maker price. This is the kind of price point that is representative of how hard we work, where we are as a channel, how far we've come in the 6 years we have been live. This is not representative of the quality that you're getting, because the quality you're getting is natural, it is absolutely sublime, and you're getting every single tone in there, everything from your Santa Teresina tones, through to your Itabera tones, through to your Indian emerald tones, through to your, of course, your Zambian emerald tones, and your Colombian emerald tones. 100% natural quality you're going to be getting here. A really rich, vibrant strand. I have to say, I absolutely love this quality, Laura. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It really is. And I mean, I've worked with, you know, quite a bit of emerald over the years. This is really beautiful. The polish on it's beautiful. Yeah. The colour, like you say, the colour variation on it is stunning. I mean, I'm just working on putting it into a ring. So I've literally chosen 5 of the really sort of the smaller ones. So I haven't even touched the central part of them. And I'm just having it as almost like a channel set ring.
Can I see that?
Yeah, because I mean, I'm just finishing it off now. Can you see?
We'll actually see, hopefully, the finished article right at the end of the hour. Oh, yes, look at that!
So you can see, and that's all you need. I mean, if I wanted to really go for town, I've got pairs of wires here and here. I could channel set more. I can make a really emerald heavy ring, but I really like it like that. Simple, and I just think it shows that stone off, and it looks beautiful with this gold coloured wire.
Really pops, doesn't it?
Yeah, and this is just from that first kit. I'm just using that wire from the first kit.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. We are going to be coming back to that emerald towards the end of the hour. That is absolutely delish. I love it with that gold. That looks amazing. Right, sorry, where we go? Yes! Oh, Right. Okay. 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 Do you have time for this? Of course we do. This is clear quartz graduated faceted rondelles. I'm about to bring you easily one of the most affordable strands of clear quartz graduated faceted rondelles you have ever seen. Okay? Clear quartz strands like this tend to be more considered purchases. Why? Well, quartz itself is not known for its adamantine luster and its incredible clarity. But here we have an amazing genuine gemstone strand with eye clean quality. You know, you're pretty much getting an absolute crystal clear strand, okay? Because of that, and because of the size of these amazing gemstones, you're getting 90 carats on this incredible strand. Because of the size of these incredible genuine gemstones, this can be a more considered purchase. If I was to tell you today, this is going to go below £20, below £15, below £10, £8.95. I cannot urge you enough to own a strand like this. This is as an essential part of your jewellery making toolkit. This is as essential as eggs are to making cakes. You know, this is as essential to day-to-day jewellery making as blinking is to day-to-day life. You have to have this gemstone. You have to. If you're going to be making genuine gemstone jewellery as a hobby or to sew your pieces on, you have to have clear quartz. I don't think I'm exaggerating there. You have to have clear quartz. You have to. Yeah. Without it, you may as well just, you know, you're making your life so much more difficult, aren't you? Laura? You have to have a strand like this, don't you?
Oh,
or at least 3 strands like this.
Most definitely. Cool. I mean, look at the colour coming off of that, and that's just clear quartz.
Yeah.
It picks up anything that's around it. So any gemstones. If you put it with that emerald, if you put it with the garnet, any of those, it would pick up those colour tones. Yeah. And it changes completely, and it just really helps sort of give that, whatever stone it's with, really
gives it a lift.
Yeah, it really does. But then it's equally stunning on its own.
Isn't it just? Yeah, absolutely beautiful on its own. But yeah, but yes, I mean, with other genuine gemstones, Laura's totally right. It really lifts genuine gemstones. So if you're going to be using a really dark, beautiful green, natural Zambian emerald strand, the strand that we've just taken down, did we take that? Oh, goodness me, to 90. I was going to say 1995, and then I thought, no, we didn't take it that low. To 1995, then absolutely add that onto your order, because I tell you something, that is just beautiful. Well done, 8.95. Well done, gorgeous quality. Yeah. Okay, I bought you that beautiful deal for red agate slabs. I have another deal here. Oh my word! Excuse me. Have you ever been to Yosemite National Park? Has anyone here ever been to Yosemite National Park in America? You ever been?
No.
Ever been? Or is it Yellowstone? I can't remember.
Or is it Yellowstone, where Yogi Bear lives?
Where Yogi Bear? Yes, that's right, Laura.
So he lives in Yellowstone.
He lives in Jellystone Park. It's a fictional place. Yellowstone Park actually exists, Laura. Yogi Bear does not exist. Totally ruined what I was about to say. Anyway, I think it's either Yellowstone or Yosemite National Park. They have something called geysers or geysers. I can't remember what geysers or geysers. What? Is it Yellowstone? Thank you, Wes. It's in Yellowstone National Park. My dad once dropped a pair of sunglasses, his Aviator 1980s sunglasses, into a geyser. Geyser. Basically, what you have is sulfur and volcanic matter erupting through the Earth's surface, and they create these enormous, great big eruptions, kind of sometimes once an hour, once every half an hour. They absolutely stink, but they look amazing. This is the kind of quality you get from geysers. This is the kind of quality. This beautiful kind of otherworldly blue lagoon quality. What you're essentially seeing here is natural agate, which has been dyed this beautiful turquoise tone to bring out all of those natural bands. Oh my word, incredible. And each one of these is going to give you a little drill hole at the top of each one of these. Oh my word, that's low. $7.95, incredible. Each one of these incredible pendants, you've got a drill hole at the top. So not a drill hole at either side. So this gives you a fantastic opportunity, should you want to just make pendants out of these. You can also wire wrap these as well. There is going to be a DVD launch with Mark Smith pretty soon about wrapping cabochons with kind of macrame and how you do that. You can absolutely use this. Haven't you done you've done a cabochon DVD?
We've done
you, Laura?
two now. We've got how to work with cabochons, like projects, but also how to net. How to basically back to basics with cabochons, how to net, how to prong set, which they would be ideal for prong setting because of the flat surface, and how to cage. But what's lovely is you could cage those and then use that drill hole and actually create a loop for that and then have a tassel coming from the front. So you can use that drill hole just for a decorative feature if you wanted to.
Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I couldn't agree more. I think prong setting these would be absolutely wonderful, don't you? Wonderful. Right, okay, moving on. Moving on up and moving on up. Time to break free. Nothing can stop me. Right, here we go. Gee whiz. What have we always told about gemstones? What have you always learned about genuine gemstones before you knew much about them? Nothing sparkles like a diamond. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Diamonds are this, that, and the other. Nothing compares to a diamond. Nothing's brighter than a diamond. Nothing gives you more fire than a diamond. Then you start learning about genuine gemstones, and you start to learn, actually, there is a gemstone out there which rivals the quality of a white diamond. Totally natural white zircon. You are looking at pretty much the oldest gemstone on planet Earth, a gem which has helped us date the planet, a gem which has helped us date our very existence. The oldest object in the world is a piece of zircon discovered in Western Australia that dates back 4.6 billion years. Here's a gemstone that rivals the quality of a diamond. It is a doubly refractive gemstone. When light enters this incredible genuine gemstone, it's split and reflects back at you. It appears to glow. It appears to emit light because of its double refractive quality. Now, price point on this, if this was a strand of genuine white diamonds, you would be looking at a priceless strand. Fact, if this is a strand of white diamonds. Because it's white zircon, which is arguably rarer than diamonds, £54.95p. Amazing. I want it absolutely 100%. Please don't get this mixed up with cubic zirconia. Cubic zirconia is a man-made diamond, which is a fake. This is zircon. This is absolutely a genuine gemstone. Absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing quality. And to get to where this is today, it has gone through immense pressures, immense amounts of heat, and it is the oldest gemstone known to man. I adore it, and it rivals the quality of a white diamond. Can you imagine how much that would be if that was a strand of white diamonds? It would be priceless, wouldn't it? I mean, let's face it, it would be absolutely priceless. Because it's zircon, a lesser known gemstone, we have got the most amazing deal today. £54.95p. Well done. 70 carats of natural zircon there. Please check your baskets out. Oh, my word. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, now. Okay. The other day on our morning show, I bought you this incredible strand in frosted yellow colour quality. Then on Monday, I bought you this strand again in blue unfrosted quality. Here it is in white, white quality. This is your chance to get, I mean, this looks magic. You believe in unicorns, don't you, Laura?
I do, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. Unicorns and mermaids. This is amazing. If anyone, and Yogi Bear, of course,
I was waiting for that.
This is, if there was a gemstone which was magic, this would be it. Okay, you ready for this? Have a look at this. 430 carats of coated white quartz. That is magic, isn't it? That is magic on a strand. Absolutely to die for. These enormous long shards of coated white quartz gives you the most wonderful iridescence, that gorgeous oil on water quality is all to do with this beautiful mystical coating. But it's not a mystic coating that looks really synthetic and you know, it's not smothering the gemstone. It's a very delicately applied, very subtle mystic coating that you've got that's been applied to this amazing genuine gemstone. Beautiful quality, amazing price point. Here we go. I know. It's very, very low. I know. Just get it. Just add it onto your order. Beautiful strand of genuine gemstones. Great for weddings. Fantastic for bridesmaids. Brilliant for flower girls. Whether you want to use one on its own. It's a bit like that Mystic Spinel that we had earlier on. If you use one on its own, wonderful. It's going to have such a huge impact. But if you want to use them all together, goodness me, can you imagine that?
You know what I was thinking, because you were saying about unicorns, is you can, I know, I'm sad.
Yes, Laura.
So you could actually make a wire unicorn and use that to be the horn and then the spinel to be the eyes.
Oh, Laura, binding. Yes.
I think that'd be pretty
As
cool.
I live and breathe, yes. Do you know you can actually buy unicorn horns, as in, obviously we all know unicorns are real, yeah, but you can buy online apparently fake horns that you can attach to the bridles of your horse to make your horse look like a unicorn.
I'm not surprised. You can buy anything.
Neither am I. Yes. Okay, what can I do now? What is that? What's number 4? Heavens above. Oh my word. Oh my word. What's this? What is this? What is this? Genuine, natural kyanite. Oh my word. You are looking at a genuine gemstone which is almost impossible to facet. You are looking at a genuine gemstone which is almost impossible to drill. You are looking at one of the most beautiful genuine gemstones on planet Earth, formed in microscopic thin layers, a bit like a deck of cards. Get this faceting wrong and it's game over. Get it right and you end up with the most beautiful silvery shadows going through this incredible genuine gemstone. It is entirely natural, one of my all-time favorite genuine gemstones. They look mystical. They are absolutely one of Mother Nature's most prized possessions. The most wonderful, wonderful quality. You're getting a total of approximately 5 on this incredible strand. Amazing quality, huge 12 mil rounds. I've never bought you rounds of kyanite. This is seriously special. Being able to bring you kyanite, one thing. Being able to bring you kyanite outside of nuggets, amazing. Being able to bring you kyanite highly polished rounds with one of the most difficult to facet gemstones on planet Earth is something else. Under £200 is astonishing. Under 70 it's a Jewellery Maker price. That is amazing. I adore this gemstone. That is amazing, amazing, amazing. What an amazing genuine gemstone. The Greek word kainos means blue. This is where the name of this incredible gemstone comes from. A lot of people believe it to be the ultimate blue genuine gemstone. A lot of people believe this to be more important than sapphire, tanzanite, iolite. It is one of the original blue gemstones attributed with so many earth star signs. The most wonderful, wonderful quality. To see it in perfectly polished rounds like this, I don't think I've ever seen it in perfect polished rounds like this, ever. It is such a difficult genuine gemstone to work with. That is amazing. Amazing. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, moonstone. Moonstone, moonstone, moonstone. Silvery moonstone. Do you know what? This incredible genuine gemstone was set into jewellery originally by the Romans from about 100 AD. A gemstone attributed with fertility, a gemstone attributed with phases of the moon. I absolutely love it, love it, love it. This is totally natural, silvery grey moonstone. It's got that gorgeous dove grey quality. And looking at a gem like this, you know, I've seen a beautiful silvery grey, dove grey moonstone set into pieces of jewellery which, you know, sell for definitely triple figures. Rob is telling me this is going to go down to a stupid price. How stupid are you talking? We're talking Rob stupid. I'm fast learning that Rob does Oh, for pity's sake. Wow. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, Rob? There is no need for... Have you seen that price, Laura?
Yeah, I just glanced at it. That's just crazy. I looked and looked away because it's just crazy prices.
Did you just say absolute filth? It is filth, that price. That's offensively low. £5.95. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And one of the most popular members of the Feldspar family, and you've got it in this gorgeous silvery dove grey quality. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Perfect genuine gemstone to go for on your wedding day if you don't want to go for whites and ivories. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Stormy sky grey. Ooh, ooh. I know, well done. £5.95 as well. What a silly, silly price point. I just love it. I love that. Amazing. Can I pop it up to my neckline, please, my guy? Look at this, look at this, look at this. I wear it with rose gold.
Yeah, all those spaces that I'm working with, the little gold
yellow
ones.
gold spaces.
Yeah, because they would really pick up in that, because it's such a light colour, you'd really see them. And you could just space them in amongst in little sections, couldn't you?
Absolutely. That yellow gold, that would be amazing. Defo. Def. I got it. Whoa. Whoa. 80 carats of 100% natural ruby. This is like a strand of morello cherries, isn't it? This is why I love natural ruby over treated ruby. Filled ruby, treated ruby is absolutely fantastic. It's wonderful, but you don't tend to get this deep, dark morello cherry colour, and I would much rather have that. Oh, wow. Want to eat those. Want to eat. 80 carats of natural morello red ruby quality. Beautiful, beautiful quality. You are kidding me. That is a should-be price. $44.95 should be your price point today. We're actually going to take £10 off that. $34.95. The last 8 chances in stock. Oh my word, I've got people coming through to get this. Well done, everyone. Absolutely amazing. Natural, genuine Indian Morello Cherry Ruby. Oh my word, $34.95. Each one of these, can you imagine just one of these in a pearl necklace? You would that would definitely add on more than $34.95 to a pearl necklace, just using one of these, wouldn't it?
Just one on a drop is all you'd need. Just a pair of earrings with just one. They're just beautiful. And again, I know I said about the gold, but gold with that colour of ruby would be amazing.
I know, wouldn't it? Just absolutely well done. And now I've got lots of you with this in your baskets, but I've got about 5 of you with this in your baskets. Please check your baskets out. We are down now to the last couple of chances. Please check your baskets out, otherwise you're going to be too late. Oh my word. Take the bottle, sorry. Yes. Oh, Laura. I do love you. It's been amazing. It's been emotional. Right.
You coming over?
I'm coming over.
Oh, let me grab a...
I'm coming over.
Grab a bust.
How you doing?
Sorry, I'm doing good. Can I grab a bust? Sorry, right behind you.
Do you want that one?
Yeah, that's
There
fine.
we go.
Just to show.
Got a very quick deal just for labradorite, just whilst Laura's getting herself sorted. 140 carats of your natural labradorite graduated faceted nuggets. Oh, yeah. 23 strand. 23 centimetre strand, I should say, sorry. Oh, my. Goodness me, $14.95. That's ridiculous. Well done. I've only got a couple of chances available. Rob just thought he'd give you a cheeky little deal. Here it is. Whoa. Whoa, well done everyone. Lots of you coming through to get this. I literally have the last couple of chances available for this gorgeous strand of natural labradorite. Num, 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 num. That's literally the noise Pippa makes when she's eating anything. Nom, 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 nom. Right, amazing. I love this. I love this. I love this. Made with the gorgeous natural Zambian emerald we had just a few moments ago. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous wrapped ring there. Beautiful. Gorgeous channel set emeralds. Still a few of those left. If you want to add those onto your order, please do. Amazing. Still a couple. Can you believe it? Still a couple of the genuine natural turquoise left if you want to add that onto your order. This is beautiful. Maybe the deal of the day. Maybe the demantoid garnet.
Yeah, the emerald
the
and
natural
the sapphire.
Zambian emerald. And the gorgeous pink sapphire as well. I'm just going to very, very quickly get that turquoise.
There you go, that's better. Sorry. I would have done a more, like the centre part, I would have done, well, I still got loads to have done. I would have done that on the bottom drop, so I didn't have time. And a little pair of earrings, which I think with the gold spacer beads.
Now, here we go. Yes, the demantoid garnet used in these. Still got a couple of those left at $37.95. I totally understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
With the yellow gold spacer beads.
Yeah.
100%. Not yellow gold plated. They are 9-carat yellow gold spacer beads. Absolutely amazing. Please do add those onto your order. We took those down to 20-something. Oh,
They were like
19.95.
yeah.
10 of those. Well done. Still got a couple, just a couple of your natural turquoise left as well if you want to add those onto your order. That was amazing. Coming up tomorrow, deal of the day tomorrow, is an amazing strand of natural opal rondelles as well, which is going to be absolutely amazing. That's coming up at 11 o'clock tomorrow. Laura, you've been amazing. I love you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, guys. Tune in now for the lovely Becky and Sarah. Take care, guys.
Tune into Jewellery Maker for the home show, where we'll be demonstrating how to apply your favourite technique to accessorise your home.
The factors to determine the value of opal are quite complex. Richard Liddickett, who was the founder of the GIA in America, said that if there was a scale of difficulty in the understanding and evaluation of gemstones, then diamonds would rank number 1, the easiest, and opals number 10, the most complex. But beauty is in the eye of the beholder. When you see a stunning black opal or a stunning opal of any type, you know it, because it's very attractive, it's very brilliant, it has wonderful colour play. You become absorbed with this stone, and those are the reasons why people love them. And so its brilliance is the first thing. The second thing is the pattern, the way the patterns are, the shape, etc., etc. I won't go into them all because it's a little bit complicated, but you'll know when you see a good opal.
Welcome back, my lovelies. Carol just said, oh, I've told everybody it's the wrong presenter and the wrong guest designer. I said, well, it'll be a nice surprise then, wouldn't it? You know, don't worry about that. So, lovely, thank you for our lovely Laura Binding for looking after you all, and our lovely Carol. We have got, I have to say, as it's the last day in March that I'm going to be on the show with you. My producer said, it's not the last day. I said, if you let me finish, if you let me... Oh, it's going to be one of them days. It is going to be one of them days. As it's the last show in March that I will be doing with you, we've made it action-packed. Now, and I quote, we have got a brand new Cordino sterling silver chain to launch the show with. We have got the most incredible white gold lobster clasp going under £10. I know it's basically white gold for the price of silver. It's bonkers. We've got beautiful for spring, lovely open flower sterling silver earrings, a set of 3 pairs. We've also got silver plated. They're called the sort of pencil. What do we call them? Pencil charms. Blue onyx and white quartz. They are stunning and they go lovely with the silver chain. We've even got an exceptional Tanzanite deal, but I've only got 29 of them. They're super sized, they're amazing. And I've got my deal of the day, which is 120 carats of sapphire. Whew. I know. Now, if that were not enough, I've even got a little, she's like a daffodil. She spreads joy wherever she goes. She's like me, she trumpets with her voice. And she always looks very happy. And it's our lovely Helen.
Oh,
hello, Helen.
Thank you, Zena. Such a lovely, lovely
introduction
start to the show.
Well, you are a little ray of sunshine, aren't you?
And I can't wait for all those deals you
I
just
know.
said.
Seriously, a white gold lobster clasp. Basically, if I brought you a white gold lobster, a silver lobster clasp, so under £10, we'd all be like, oh, brilliant. It's white gold. I've just actually gone and asked the manager again. I said, are you sure it's going under £10 white gold? She went, yeah.
Wow.
I've just gone back in again. Are you sure? She went, are you questioning me? I went, yeah. I am, to be honest. Now then, what do you think of the chain I'm wearing?
Ooh.
What do you think? No, I don't think we've... Look at this. Oh, let me move my hair out the way. I don't have enough of these to go on. Isn't that? Have you ever seen a Cordino chain? That beautiful twisted effect design. Now, doesn't that just look lovely on its own? Look at the way it just caresses the neckline. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, talk about a perfect sterling silver chain. Have you ever seen Cordino? Cordino chain, the design is very rarely seen, and my goodness me, it is beautifully woven chain. Look at that. Oh, would you like to see a close-up, darlings? I had to wear it earlier, and you know, it's so lovely. It's absolutely lovely. I had to do it up. I did, I thought I'm wearing that. No, she says, and obviously, ready-made necklace. Let me just, there you go. Nice, easy clasp to get on and off as well. Brilliant. Now, I say, what have we called it? We called it a chain. It's not a chain. Let me show you why. It's a ready-made necklace.
Ooh.
It is, Helen. It's the ready-made.
We love those.
We do, don't we? Because all the work's done for you. I mean, you know, look at that. That's what I want to show you. Really intricate detail in the chain. I mean, it's beautifully spiraled. It really is lovely. Now, you've got, as you can see, all ready-made. You haven't got to add your jump rings. You haven't got to add a clasp. You haven't got to add anything. It's Hallmark 925, solid 925 sterling silver. Now, when we say length approximately 46 centimetres, my lovelies, we're talking about an 18-inch chain. So this is not a 16-inch necklace. It is the full 18 inches. Ooh. Okay? Yeah, I know. We've gone all out on this one. Now, let me turn it around for you so you can show you the detail. Because you can see the length, actually, when you hold it up, you can see straight away. Sometimes when you're looking at things on Jewellery Maker, you think, is it 16, is it 18? The second I held that up, then I could tell it was 18-inch. But it's beautiful. A Cordino chain is, and it's guaranteed it's going under £10. Now, think about this look. Can you see? Can you see how much detail is in there? Because normally when you have like a Rolo link or an oval link, then it's just a simple loop into one another, almost like a rosary link, but more condensed. Now look at the twist. It's almost like a Viking knit fine sterling silver chain that's then been twisted. It's like all the different varieties of Viking knit and spiral and twist and all in one beautifully woven chain. And they're lovely and strong as well. Really, really lovely and strong. Now, I've promised you under £10, and we're going way under £10, I can tell you that right now. Most people, in fact, the first lady to check out was Heather in Kent. Heather said, I'll have 4 of them then, Zane. I've never seen Cordino chain. Cordino is the design. So you know when you think Figaro, and Rollo and box chain and oval link and square oval link and trace chain and diamond cut chain, they're all different styles, okay? When you go and see the chain making fantastic factories over in India, they're amazing. They're like big old-fashioned typewriter machines that knit, and basically they start with a block of silver, so a full bar of, you know, when you've seen the gold bars in, like, when they rob a safe on the movies, silver bar, and it gets heated and melted down and stretched, and oh, it's fascinating to see it heated and go through all these machines. But then when you see, this will have a specific Cordino chain machine that only delivers this type of style. It is beautiful. I've never seen it before on Jewellery Maker, and guess what? It's the only one that we've got in the whole of the Jewellery Maker. The whole of Jewellery Maker. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I've got 178 of these. Now, normally, we'd look at 178 and think, do you know what? Yeah, we might just have enough for everybody. Not on a Cordino chain. This does not happen very often. In fact, if you search for sterling silver chain on the internet right now, I'll be surprised if a Cordino chain comes back, because you don't see them very often. So if you want something a bit different, if you've been buying our sterling silver chains, now already a third of the stock is physically checked out, and I've got over 50 of you with it in your basket. So this is going to be a sellout instantly. But as I said, you won't see a Cordino. In fact, I don't think in 3 years of presenting on the lounge for Gemporia, I don't think I ever had a Cordino chain. That's how unusually rare these are. Your standard is probably your oval link, probably your Rollo link, that kind of cylindrical, simple loop. And it's pretty, but this is so... Half the stock has gone, my darlings. I've got collectors in Essex buying 6, Heather's had 4. I've got practically all of you buying 2. Ruby's had 2, Suzanne's had 2, Chris has had 2, Janine's had 2, Esther's had 3, Hamida's had 2, Imitaz has just come in. Imtiaz, I do apologise, I've just said your name wrong, I'm so sorry. Imtiaz, sorry, I've seen Imitaz on a programme, but Imtiaz, I do apologise. Francis has just got 2. So, what I would say is, right, 80 have gone. So I mean, I'm less than 100 already. So that less than 100 already, I'm nearly half the stock has gone. I'll show you on the neckline again, but Mirabelle's just said, what? $6.95 for a sterling silver, and let's remember, 18-inch chain. Jem has officially gone balmy with the prices. I think we did that a long time ago, didn't we, Mirabelle? But shall I just show you on the neckline again, because it is beautifully made. And please don't get confused with that wording on the graphics, chain. It's a ready-made necklace. Now I'm holding that exactly. In fact, tell you what, if I can just can I pop it on again? Just, yeah. Look how easy it is to do up and undo, because it's a really good bolt ring clasp on there. Now that is your length. Okay, so if I just pull that down, there you go. Look. So you can see, look, now that for me is a day chain and an evening chain because of that wonderful. And can you see, look, as I very gently talk, look, and twist. Can you see, look, as I talk and I breathe almost, that lovely, lovely scintillation that just shimmers down the chain because of that lovely spiral effect. Aren't they lovely? $6.95. Now, remember, sterling silver on the high street. Do it. Do me a favour. I did it yesterday. I went into a shopping, a very well known, okay, it's got an animal in the title, silver shop, and I went into this high street store, and I said, oh, could I see a 16 or 18 inch chain, please? They bought me 16 inch, and I promise you now, $29.99. I checked it yesterday in a shopping store in Solihull, and so there you go. And this is 18 inch, so we've got 2 inches more. It certainly wasn't a Cordino chain. It was a standard oval link chain, which is all very pretty, but this takes it to the next level. This is beautiful. This, for me, is a high-end luxury sterling silver chain. It's not your run-of-the-mill. It's not your everyday sterling silver chain. This is something that little bit special. I have 37 of them left. I've got over 50 of you with it still in your baskets. Yep, let's give everybody... Now, don't feel, I'm just, now for some reason my basket's doubling up with names. You might be logged in twice. Yeah, that's odd, isn't it? Some people, yeah, you might have been logged in twice. Now then, bearing in mind, in the last 4 phone calls from 4 people, 2, 4, 8. So between 4 of you, 8 have gone on the telephone. So when I read these names out, please remember that so many of you coming in on the telephone, which you're entitled to do, 0800 644 655. Now this has of course created a little bit of a few second wait, but the call centre know that you're there and they'll get to you as soon as you can. Now, Right, I would be really quick now because we're less than 20. So, Angela in Surrey, if you do want one, get yourself checked out, lovely. Jill in Sussex, collector in Hampshire. Diane in Kent, collector in Lanarkshire. Margaret in Merseyside, and collector in Greater Manchester. Now, on the telephone, Susan's just had 2. Eileen on the phone's just had 2. Kathleen's just had 2. Now, Deborah in Kent has just had 5. So, if you're coming in and buying 6s and 5s, and the thing is, let's remember, right, as I said, in this high street jewellers, in a big one of the big big department shopping centre in Solihull, $29.99. It was 16-inch and it was a standard oval link. Luxury Cordino sterling silver chain. I'm just going to move my hair so you can see how beautiful that is. Do you know, my producer's just done exactly what I said, and he's just tried to find a Cordino chain on the internet. You can't find one. They don't come around very often. This is a very exceptional deal. In fact, first time ever on Jewellery Maker, and we haven't got any others on the website, and they're about to sell out in less than, what, 4 minutes I've been talking? Now, Davinia's just got 3, Stephanie's just got them, Maureen's got them, Jane, everybody racing on the telephone for this. It's beautiful, isn't it lovely, Helen?
Very Italian for me.
Isn't it?
That real cultural look. Amazing. Very elegant.
Beautiful. It is very elegant. Really, really is. Now, hang on. My producer's just found 1 Cordino chain. Is it in sterling silver? So it's 45 centimetres. Well, we're 46 centimetres, Phil. And it's how much? £197. Eh? And we've gone to £6.95. To be fair, I don't think £196 is the right price, to be fair. I think they've overmarked that up, really, don't you? But, joking aside, 16-inch standard oval link chain on the high street yesterday in Solihull, $29.99. It wasn't expensive jewellers. It's kind of jewellers that, when you see like Ernest Jones and H. Samuel and Beaverbrooks, one of those kind of stores. $29.99, 16-inch standard oval link chain. We got 9 left and counted, so 8 left. Stephanie in Dorset's just gone on the phone, I'll have 6. Do you know what, honestly, if I was at home, I'd have had half a dozen of them, because those are perfect for presents all through the year. Every time I make a pendant, I know I can give the whole necklace and add in $6.95. Brilliant.
Oh, definitely.
Fantastic.
Brilliant.
I'm keeping that on, it's lovely. Good luck, because Stephanie's just had 6, Sarah's just had 3, Maureen's just had 2, Kath's had 2, Davinia's had 3, Judith's had 2, Brian's had 2. I've got 3 left. Oh, is it Andrew? Andrew, I love it when Andrew comes in. Doesn't come in very often, but I love it. Andrew said, what a wonderful day. It's like that song, isn't it, on Seven Brides? Wonderful, wonderful day. Dee, 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 dee. The Red Tickling Carol and wonderful Laura this morning, yeah, the bin ding. And the wonderful Zena and hugely talented Helen.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, Andrew, you do spoil us, sir. This afternoon, who could ask for more, Andrew? Oliver Twist. Oh, Andrew, you get a big kiss. Are we going over to Helen? Helen, prepare yourself. So can I just say, in this hour, you thought that was good. In approximately, where's my clock gone now? We've moved it again. Right, just over half an hour. Do you know what we're doing? You thought that was good. I'm going to give you, basically, a white gold square, beautiful, streamlined, elegant lobster clasp. Well, I'm not going to say clasp. I'd normally say clasp, but it's got to be a clasp. It's basically white gold going for a silver price. So if I was to give you a lobster clasp at $9.95 in solid sterling silver, you'd say, cheers, Zane, brilliant. I've had to ask the management 3 times today. I've literally just got, are you sure it's going under £10? They've gone, yes. Are you sure? Are you questioning us? Yes, I am. White gold under 10. This hour. Lovely jewellery. Slow motion past the jewellery. Right. Oh, are you going to sit down?
No,
could I move the chair, love? That'd be great.
Go on, let's move
just because you got the chair right there on your love.
I don't usually bother with the chair.
You don't, do you? No. Could you say that then, Lady Much? Just give me a cheek. How are you, lovely? You all right?
I'm brilliant.
You're a little excited today, aren't you?
I am. I'm full of the joys of spring.
Oh, good.
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
You can jump round the studio if you like. Right, let's get cracking because we have got to get...
Oh, we have. We've got so many great things coming on.
Haven't we? We're so excited. The wire. Oh, Helen. I walk past today, and normally I walk past, have a little look at what we've got before the guest designer gets in. I go and sit with my producer and we get cracking. But today I stopped in my... These literally stopped me in my tracks. It is gorgeous. Now I've got a lot of wire. I'm going to do a siller. A lot of wire. It's amazing wire. It's gorgeous and perfect for the spring.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Oh, just look at this now. We have got, look, a lot of wire. 100 metres of your 0.4 mil in your copper at the bottom there, look. So perfect for your wrapping. We've got 10 metres of your 1.25, okay, so 10 metres, that's a great size of wire, 1.25 mil. 10 metres of your 0.6 mil, so these are all, let's do, I'll tell you what, should we do the copper first? That makes much more sense, doesn't it? I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Right, sorry about that. So in your copper there, look, my darlings, 100 metres of 0.4 mil, 10 metres of 1.25 mil, which is your one in the middle, and then, again, the most versatile of all wires, 0.6 mil, so great array of gauges there as well.
Perfect for
Brilliant.
all wire workers. It doesn't matter whether you're wrapping, whether you're gizmoing,
Wire writing.
Wire writing, wire hemo, wherever you're doing.
Macrame,
this is the bundle.
yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Mark with macrame.
Well, yeah, because he macrames with wire, doesn't he? Yeah.
Perfect.
So 120 metres, but look at this to go with it. Let's just move that to, look at this.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my goodness. And if I were to tell you, I've got the most extraordinary amethyst nuggets coming up and big boulders of nuggets. And I just can't wait to show you. It's amazing. Now then, this is called... Well, there's two different types here, really, actually. So we've actually got the grape and blue colour, it's called. I mean, I'd have said full-on purple, but we're calling this a lovely grape and blue colour diamond wire. And it's got this lovely sort of diamond effect interwoven. It's gorgeous. You've got on the gauge there... Yeah, now when we say 28 gauge, and... Yeah, can we find out what 28 and 24? Because that's American, isn't it? Just going to find out for you. Sorry, we could have... So the... Sorry, I'm trying to find out which one is Phil. I don't understand, sorry. So the 28 gauge... Well, we've got a 24 gauge. Are you sure that's right, my lovely? Sorry, we're just trying to find out this. Have we got it on here?
That's the 28 of the American, so that'll be about 0.6.
Oh, sorry, you said 0.4. That's what I'm trying to... Okay.
And there's one lower than that, I think, is the 0.
Hang on, we need to get this right. Hang on. Sorry, everybody. I do apologise about this. I didn't know we'd only got the American gauges. I'm so sorry. We should have done this before we came on. Right, let's get this right. So 28 gauge is 0.6. Thank you, Phil. 24 gauge is got to be 0.4, hasn't it? Yeah. Yes, right. We've got that right now. So I do apologise about that, my lovelies. I do apologise. 10 metres of each, okay? So you've got two lots of 10 metres of 0.6, and that's in both the colours, okay? And then in these two here, and then you've also got the 0.4 mil as well. Right, we've got it right in the end. Right then, so 30 metres, 40 metres, 50 metres. I have got, would you believe it or not, 150 metres. 150 metres. Now, we have got people checking these out left, right and centre, okay? Can I just show you that one more time? Look, in a close-up look. Because that is so lovely. Look at that.
And it's got sort of a two-tone to it, because when you look at it from one angle, that particular one has even got a pinky flare.
Yeah, it has, doesn't it?
And then that lovely vibrant purple shows through. And then on the other one, then it's sort of slightly different, more of a deeper.
Deeper, yeah. Those two together. Yeah, like, but again, fantastic. You can see the hints of pink through there as well. So you got sort of almost like a pink wrapping on there. So most incredible wire. Beautiful. It really is going to give you the most incredible, luxurious designs. Now, if only we could have some corresponding gemstones to go with it. Well, we have. I'm going to do all gemstones together because you know what? They'll all look lovely. They look lovely
They're
together,
fantastic.
don't they?
And I had to check those pearls because they are so round.
They're lovely, aren't
They're
they?
fantastic.
Well, they're near perfect round, but they do look round, don't they?
Well, that's where I was, you know, when I had them, I thought, now, are they real pearls? Because they are,
so perfect.
in my eye, so round, so perfect.
They are. They're near perfect rounds. They're out by a tiny 1 mil, 6 by 5 mil, white, freshwater, genuine, organic pearls, near round. Oh my goodness me. Lovely size as well, 6 by 5 mil. Then we've got for you, because again, because we thought that the wires pick out the purple and the pink in that lovely grape and silver and grape and blue, which gives you the difference of the purple and the pink and the beautiful tones in the wire. We thought, well, if we could get you some little peacock pearls, you're going to pull out the blues and the purples and the pinks, and that's exactly what you're going to do with those. And then we had to give you some amethyst, didn't we? Lovely 120 carats, and again, lovely sized amethyst there. Lovely, lovely sized amethyst. And again, if you see the chunky ones I've got coming up later on the show, they took mine and my producer's breath away today. We just literally have been drooling over the big nuggets coming up. So natural, genuine amethyst there, 120 carats, my lovelies. Big, 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 beautiful, organic, genuine white freshwater culture pearls, as our lovely Helen says, in near perfect round. And your peacock pearls and all that wire. So if I just remind myself, 110, 20 and 150. 150 metres of exceptional wire. Now, understandably, with that much wire, 150 metres and all those incredible gemstones, including that very rich strand of near perfect rounds on the pearls, we should be over £57. Yeah. But it's my last show for March 2016.
You're going to do something naughty.
I'm going to do something very naughty. Myself and my producer agreed this with the management today. We're going less than half price on this deal with all that wire. You're not going to believe the deal. $26.95. So that is £26.95. That's less than. So we should. No, what's that doubling price? So £27, £54, £53.90. That is. £53.90 would be half price. We should be over £57. We've gone way below half price for genuine peacock pearls. And I've only got 70 kits left. You've gone through a good third of my stock already. We've only ever seen this wire once before in these two different colours, and if I just hold them up again, because you'll see the difference. I'm showing you both colours there, okay, because one is classed as grape and silver, okay, and one is classed as grape and blue. Now that sounds an odd thing to say, but can you see how it looks diamond-like and sparkly and silver within on the silver, and on the blue it gives you like a rich purple and pink design? Isn't that incredible? And don't forget as well, we've got the lovely bigger gauge as well. Those are your 2.6, and we've got 0.4 as well. Okay, they are magical combined together as well. They work so beautifully. And again, with the copper wire as well, and all different gauges on the copper wire, you know, all different gauges. Fantastic. Wonderful. Lovely. Okay, right then, so all that wire. Shall we have a little look at our lovely Helen's jewellery? Our fabulous, as Andrew's quite rightfully said, wonderfully talented Helen.
Aww.
Now,
I've been doing a lot of quite heavy braiding lately, and I wanted to keep it a bit lighter. And to be honest, I'm doing a bit of work with some hotels, trying to put a collection together.
oh, fantastic.
So this type of jewellery, I thought, would lend itself to that.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to sell, if you're looking to put a collection together, and I mean by a collection in a hotel, a cabinet full of jewellery.
Exactly.
Really.
We've all seen them, haven't
Yes.
we? They're either in hairdressers or hotels,
Yes.
or card shops in the high street. And they're beautiful glass cabinets with lovely jewellery on white busts. I think we've all seen it.
But this jewellery, these gemstones lend itself to that hotel type of feel. The very boutique-esque, the
individual, very unique designs.
So that's where you're going to get your money from these.
Absolutely.
You could go to the craft fairs with them, but to be honest, the quality of them is that much higher and better.
Can I just say, the reason we got these lovely themes is we gave the theme to Helen, which was grapevine. And I think that bunch of grapes there. Now, we had the one with a bit of fun with the glasses, didn't we? So that's a bit of fun you've done there, isn't it?
Bottle. I just, I had so much wire left, and to be honest, it was quite late at night, and I thought
you were
do with a
halfway
glass
down a bottle, weren't you? So she's done that one for a bit of fun. That one, it's a bit of brilliant fun. That one
I've
with the
even
wine
put a little
glass.
charm on the bottom of the glass to know it's mine.
It's brilliant. Really good fun, that is. That's a bit of fun, that one. And then beautiful designs. Now, instead, if you look at the one in the middle on the black bust, you might think, Tree of Life, but actually it's a variation on a Tree of Life. It's a lovely grapevine.
It is. I thought I would try and do it as a grapevine, so it's sort of
got movement to it.
That's why I tried to bring it up around a wall type of thing with its lovely boughs coming over then. And then the grapes are those fantastic pearls that went 0.6 went through the middle.
Oh wow!
And all I've done is a little knot. Pop the pearls on,
great,
and then popped on a little bit of chain. So each one is a cluster on
and it dangles, doesn't it?
And it's a lot of movement. Yeah.
Lovely. They are beautiful, and I love the earrings. Absolutely love the earrings. They are so pretty. Now, have you done that on? And literally, I mean, that's a good thickness of wire. And have you done that on one of our wire jigs?
I did that on a wire jig as well.
Lovely.
Yeah. And it's literally, as you can see, just a form. It's a four-prong form round the top, and then, as you can see, back and forth, and it's as easy as that.
Beautiful.
No problem with that one at all.
And then we've got the lovely bracelet as well, haven't we? Really, and again, that lovely purple wire. If I just twist that round for you, actually, should I do that so you can actually see? Excuse my fingers there. Just want to show you how well that lovely wire goes with, and it'll go with sterling silver, it will go with gold as well, but particularly on the copper, that looks fantastic, doesn't it?
Do you know, it's amazing wire. There is so much you can do with it. Yes, it is already spun if you want it.
Yep.
It's already got a bit of a twist to it if you want it that way.
Absolutely.
No
Beautiful.
problem. But I thought, let's have a go at gizmo in it.
Yeah,
and it gizmos amazingly.
We've got the gizmo, brilliant deal on the gizmo tool.
Well, let's get that one out.
We'll get one out,
I'll have a go.
Now, can I just say, I've actually got people, because we've gone so much lower than we should do, bearing in mind we should have been over £57 and we've gone less than half price at £26.95. Bearing in mind you've got genuine amethyst, genuine freshwater cultured white pearls, near perfect 5x6mm rounds and 6x5 rather, the other way around, and your genuine peacock pearls, as well as 150 metres of wire. Can I just say, before we get on to the demonstration with Helen, a little bit of a worry and a concern because I've got 32 kits left, that's it.
Oh gosh.
So, can I really quickly give the names, because I've got Natasha, Martin, Leslie, Julie, Heather, Sweetha, Samantha, M, Jane, Charity, Claire, Anita, Jane and Steve, Catherine, Angela and Christopher, and that's without my telephone buyers, of which I've really got a lot of people on the telephones today. So, already I am so close to being over allocated, meaning if you all check out, they're pretty much gone. I've got about 6 or 7 over and above what you've got in your basket. So if you do want the ability to check those out and definitely own that incredible deal, then that'd be great. Now, JM Studio, Barbara in lovely Cumbria. Hello, Barbara, one of our regular texters, and we do appreciate it, Barbara. She said, what is diamond wire? So should we show it you? Now, just give me the specification back so I can work out. I'm just making sure it is. That's the grape and silver. Yeah. Okay. So it's got this. You know when you talk about a chain. So it's a bit like like when we have a diamond cut chain.
Yeah.
It has like an effect within the chain.
I think it's the way that the light shines off it and the way it captures that diamond feel about it, because it's a beautiful wire, and or maybe it's the shape of it, is it, with the lovely intertwining of wires.
Yeah. So basically you've got your core wire within, which is in the so that you've got your core wire. And then it's, in fact, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to open one up so you can see. It's effective. Have you got one open?
Yeah,
oh, thank you.
That's the same one as you've got there.
Yeah, and then basically, it's your core wire, okay? So if you look at the core wire, and then it's almost as if, there you go, look. So the silver wire underneath, and then it is literally wrapped. It's almost like an open gizmo effect, isn't it? So instead of if you pushed all that together, it would be almost like a gizmo effect, but it's almost as if it's been spun out in a lovely equilateral form, giving you that superb design. It's wonderful, isn't it? I mean, imagine those as lovely little flowers, because you've got that lovely edge. It's like a crinkle edge, look. Can you see? Can you see that look? So if you had that as like sort of flower petals, can you see it's got that lovely look? Gives a lovely, because again, if that was just plain silver underneath, you'd just get a standard wire effect. But because you've got the lovely diamond wire, it's that beautiful alternative sort of contrast colour wrap. Does that explain it for you, lovely Barbara? Nice to see it out actually off the reel, so you can really see the effect.
But the wire doesn't move, although it's like you say a gizmo-y effect. It doesn't move.
Oh, it doesn't move.
On the wire.
No,
it
absolutely.
is solid.
Yeah.
It's not like a gizmo where it stretches.
Yeah.
It is a really malleable but firm wire.
Yeah, it's lovely. So, lovely Barbara in Cumbria. I do hope that explains. Thank you for lending me your version of the wire. So, which one are you going to show? Are you going to show us a little bit of the grapevine design?
Yes, let's have a go at that. It's a very simple one when you break it down. It's actually broken down into several sections.
Yeah.
So it's got a lot of movement there. So as I say, for something, whether you, if you're selling in a sort of a hotel, people seem to like movement, you know, the real sort of hustle and bustle. And when they've bought something quite expensive, they want it to move.
Of course
they want it to catch people's eye.
Yeah, absolutely. Capture your attention.
So the first thing I was going to show you really was how versatile this lovely, because I think you've got the gizmo coming on, have you? Or
yeah, we have got the gizmo as well, yeah, we have.
Should we take that on now? Right, okay. So I've got my hand gizmo today. This is my travelling one. I'm not sure which one you're bringing on today, but obviously...
I'll find out for you.
We've got them all. I mean, the Dulux,
the big professional one, got everything
and the
today.
hand one.
Look at me eyes, bringing it me now so he can show me what we've got. Got two deals
oh,
actually.
Lovely. Fantastic.
So we're going to be bringing you the wire coiling gizmo and the wire twister tool as well, because I'd love to see those twisted.
So what we'll do then is we've got, because I'm going to go over a 1.25 actually millimetre.
Ooh.
I'm actually using my 0.8 I think it is. It's the next gizmo up, the next rod up.
From the smallest one.
Yeah. So it's the next one up, not this tiny one.
Okay.
And all you need that is to check that it'll go over that 1.25 wire.
Okay.
Right, so all you do is wrap around the head. I mean, each person that uses it does something slightly different with it, but I just find with my dexterity and everything else, just a wrap around the head is perfectly fine.
Enough. Yeah.
Because this is my hand one, I'm bringing it down the side of the shaft there, and I'm holding it with my fingers on the side there, just to keep it in its shape to go up, and it's going to go obviously round the rod. And I'm going to go just with my hand there, just a little turn and a twist, and then you will see it start forming. So you can
Could you twist it the other way? Because I would have automatically turned it the other way.
You can do it the other way. You just have to make sure the wire's on the other side.
Ah, right.
That's all.
Yeah, because I would automatically think to go that way, you see.
You can go right or left.
Okay, just it depends on how you attach the wire.
But if you want to go that way, just bring your wire to this side. That's all.
Thank you.
And it'll start to coil.
I love.
And to be honest, it's nice to have a change to go different ways, because I do a lot of coiling.
It's like when you go on a walk, you go on a circular walk. So you go all the way around instead of once there and once back. I always do a circular walk.
But it sits together really, really nicely, even though it's got this fantastic diamond cut shape to it. So there we go. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, it's a little bit, I've gone a little bit over there. I can see it. You just pull it back slightly.
You can see when you've done it though, can't you?
And it'll you can undo it. But I have done designs with it on over the top, and it looks really nice as well. So we're just going to take that back. So that's all I'm doing, nothing really exciting. You won't get any kinks in this wire, so I'm going to worry about your kinks.
Fantastic.
So it's, you know, it's not a problem at all.
Brilliant.
As with some of the finer ones, they just get that little nick in, and you just have to undo it and let it slide.
You don't get that with this then?
You don't get that with this.
That's another good thing about it, isn't it?
I've worked with it a lot, and I haven't had anything at all.
Well, look at the difference of the gizmo there. For those of you that have seen us do gizmo and seen Helen do gizmo with a flat wire, or as in a non-effect in a non-effect wire, that looks totally different, doesn't it?
It does.
Because it's textured.
Yes.
Totally different.
So it just looks like a bit knobbly, really, I suppose is the word, but it gives a real different feel to your pieces.
Yeah.
And I can imagine this, you know, in earrings and things as well, because it's got so much movement.
So interesting, isn't it?
Also, it doesn't catch, because I was asked, does this, it doesn't catch.
Oh, fantastic
There's
as well.
nothing to catch it on.
We can't find anything to fault it, can we?
No, I love it.
And she's tried. No, but when we try new wire, we do, don't we? Joking aside, when our guest designers have new wire, obviously we give it to our guest designers to test it.
Yeah,
You know, you are our
go.
testers. It's as simple as that. So joking aside, the guest designers are looking to see whether it kinks or kinks or unravels or that's the very thing that we're asking you to do.
Time is money, so if you're sat there trying to unkink your wire and mess around with it, then obviously you're losing money.
Like that.
We like a bit of kink.
Can I just, while you've got to that point and we've got a natural stop, can I just bring the tools on because we've got the graphics on and we're going to give you the deluxe. It's going to make a bit of a noise. Can I use your pad just to pop on? No, don't need to move, sweetie. Just want to show you because this is the deluxe. Okay, you get 5 crank rods.
This one.
Come on, you just want to come out.
And this is the one I usually use in the studio.
In the studio.
Because this is fantastic.
So you got your clamp. So it's great because you can put that straight onto your work desk.
Well, if you have it on a work desk, or I use it on a breadboard, as you know.
You do use a breadboard.
And it means that it's versatile and I can carry it round.
Absolutely.
And that's what we need.
And there is your. If I just hold these up, look, because we have got. It's the deluxe version, which is 1 crank rod, 2 crank rods, 3 crank rods, 4 crank rods, which is the one that Helen's working on right now, and then the smaller, which is your 5th crank rod. Okay, so you've got 5 different sizes there, and they actually equate to. The smallest one is 1.2 mil in diameter. The 1.6 mil, which is the one that Helen's working on now. The 3.2 mil, which is that one. Then the 4.2 and the 5.2. Okay, so they do differ, and they're basically different size of crank rod. If I just show you on the length, on the width there, gives you a different size coil. It's that simple. Okay.
The larger one I use for coiling, and then I do over material, or if I've done a kumihimo piece, you can actually put a coil over the top of it, and that's fantastic for that.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Can I just show you if you just hold the box? Oh, sorry, Helen, just hold the box.
Do. Cut that out and keep that with it, because it's really
that's
handy
yeah, exactly. Cut that out, okay, because that tells you. And again, don't forget you can use the crank rods to make your own jump rings as well. This isn't. This is not just about doing your coiling. Oh no.
And I did make all the jump rings in the kit out of it.
See? Jump ring rods, brilliant.
Yeah. 5
different, because this is your bumper pack. There are 5, not your usual 3, 5 crank rods. Your handle, your base clamp, okay? Now if that were not enough, because when you see that price, you're going to be amazed. £16.40, because we're also giving you the wire twister tool.
Oh, as well.
Oh, yeah. Now, this is quite simple. It does what it says on the tin. It basically twists that cheeky wire of yours. Brilliant little hand tool. It's fantastic. Get the little disc in there as well, and you just twist your wire. It's brilliant. Now, look at that. Less than half price again.
No.
Yes, Helen. Less than half price. And
no.
Yeah. So basically, £3.98 for that. And for your deluxe, if you've been watching all of our and nearly, I think all of our guest designers do it.
We all work with them.
We all work with our wire. Can't say it. Wire coiling gizmo. We all do. We all do.
Oh, that's a hair flick, isn't it?
Isn't that
gotta be a
brilliant?
Hair flick.
So £3.98 for your deluxe wire coiling gizmo, and £3.98, my darlings, for your twister tool. I'll tell you what, even if you don't want them for yourself, that is if you know anybody that makes jewellery and doesn't yet do working with a coiling gizmo, and again, you can make lovely bails. You can single coil gizmo, double coil gizmo, triple coil gizmo, and it looks, talking about Italian wear.
Oh yeah.
Brilliant deal, Phil. Right, so we're back to you, sweet pea.
Right, okay.
Right, it's back to you.
So we've got that far. So we're on there, as I say, it's very similar, this gizmo, and you just haven't got the attachment for the bench. So obviously that was a much better one.
And I don't think you get 5 crank rods with it either.
Well, to be honest, no, you get 2 with this one. This is 2 with this one.
That's why it's a bumper pack.
But this is your hand one, which you do sell, as well. So get them all.
Exactly.
Get them all.
Because sometimes you do need. Sometimes people haven't got somewhere for the base clamp.
Exactly.
So instead of having the weight of the base clamp, the hand one's brilliant. And if you're off on your travels as well.
Yeah, if I'm on holiday or something, I take this one.
Sat in the dentist waiting room.
Yes. You think you're joking? I am like that.
No, we ask people where's the weirdest place they've made jewellery. Most people text back with in the toilet queue.
Yeah.
Queue for the toilet.
Yeah.
I went to a concert at the Symphony Hall last night. I tell you what, the women's queue, I don't know what women do in the toilet. I'd much rather have gone in the men's. It's much quicker. But yeah, I went and had an ice cream while I waited for the queue. What they do in the queue, I definitely could have done a wire call gizmo in the queue with the women last night. I don't know what they were doing.
You could have sold a few bits.
I could have done. Come on, girl. Blimey neck. Anyway.
So what we're going to do is very easily now is just where I've looped up over, that's where you just snip off.
Just snip it there?
I just snip it there.
Brilliant.
I haven't even going to wind it, as I say,
and
time
it doesn't
means
unravel?
money. No,
brilliant.
it all sits there lovely. I take that off there now, and I'm just going to snip. I find it easier to keep it all on the rod.
Yeah.
And I just snip them where I want it to snip, which is the end there.
Yeah.
And then you just slide that off, as easy as that. And then you decide then your length. Now on these particular ones, I did about 5 millimetres they were.
I'll move this over because we're too far over, Sweet Pea.
Right.
There we go. So if we we'll just have a check where we are, look.
Should we have a shuffle?
Yeah, let's have a shuffle along.
Have a shuffle. There
we go. We're on.
Right. So we got our gizmo now on ready to cut, and I cut it about.
Sorry, my producer Phil's just come into this is what Phil just did. He was like that. And then knocked a plastic glass. Thankfully, plastic glass all over the floor.
Oh,
Hi, Phil.
Bless.
Sorry that my producer interrupted you there,
That's
Helen.
all right.
I do apologise. I didn't mean to.
He's so lovely. We'll forgive him.
He's cute, isn't he?
He is. Yeah.
He's like a cuddly bear.
Oh, bless. He's gone all red now. Look.
Yeah, that's right.
So all it is we're going to take 5 millimetres and that's all you need. Now, if you're on your macrame board, you know that one section there is 5 millimetres, so it's easy as that.
Yeah.
That's why most people use the macrame boards
Yeah,
for
because quick
everything.
measuring.
It is,
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just going to neaten that off because I can see there's a little end on there and we don't want any little ends.
Okay. Tidying it all up.
Yeah,
so
I'm just going to take that little end off because where I cut it, didn't cut it quite straight enough.
Yep, okay.
And
such a lovely effect, that special wire in the kit.
Yeah, I'm just going to, and then I'm just checking now that it's going to sit on there quite nicely, and you can see it well.
Is that 1.25?
Yeah.
And that's just gone straight through that gizmo.
And that's only the second rod.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Now, if you're doing, if you're not using this wire, you may need to go up a rod again.
Okay.
But because this beautiful diamond, the way it shapes, just allows a little bit more movement.
Lovely.
A little bit more gap.
So just to confirm, the crank rod that Helen's using in that bumper deluxe gorgeous wire coiling gizmo tool is the 1.6. So it starts at the 1.2 and Helen's used the 1.6. And of course, we know it's going to fit because it's 1.25mm wire.
Yeah.
So brilliant.
Yeah. So that's really good. So that's just slid along there now quite nicely.
That's lovely.
So one of the little connectors I've done there is a very simple one.
Mm-hmm.
I've taken my round nose pliers and I've put it up against the 1.25 wire and I've just rolled it round in my hand, but I've kept rolling it.
Rolling, 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 keep that wire rolling.
And that's because I wanted to get a nice effect there.
Well, that's nice.
So all you do then is put your flush cutters in through that little hole there and just give it a little snip, and then you get a sort of more of a perfect round there.
Yep.
And then you just slightly tilt him back a bit just to give you
Tidy
nice.
it up.
Yeah. So all I've done is moved
I'd be
him
proud
in.
of that, Helen.
Well,
I'd be
I've done
proud of
enough
that.
on there because I did a demo piece first as well. So
That is practically perfect.
It's nearly there.
It's like the Mary Poppins.
So then we just go to the other side. So I've got my coil there. Now I want to give a little bit of movement to the coil, but not too much. I don't want it all over the place. So I'm taking now what I found is if I take it up for about, say, 3 millimetres above my coil and bend, then move my round nose pliers and roll it in, you can actually roll it in there. Can you see now?
Yep.
So what I'm going to do now is cut that off and bend it back.
Okay,
Yeah?
I've got you.
So I know it'll fit there. Sounds a little bit odd, but it's the way I did it.
So we're used to you by now, darling.
I know.
You've got a lovely way of working.
So there we go.
We love you.
Nearly there. All I'm doing is having
And
a
that's
little
nice to see
figgle.
two different ways of doing it, actually, because people are...
You can, with the small ones, you just roll it in, but
Yeah.
because it's 1.25, you
Yeah.
just need to be that little bit more
that's
precise.
brilliant.
So
Brilliant.
I've just rolled it again, and then as soon as I know it's met there, I know that we're okay then.
Brilliant.
And that's the exact connectors.
So in that necklace, you've used about 4 of those, haven't you? Yeah, they look really lovely.
The other piece I've used very quickly in the connectors then. Okay. Oh, where's my 0....
What are you missing, lovely girl?
Oh,
what are you looking for, darling?
My 0. Oh. I can't see it for looking, can I?
It's all right. It's all right.
It's because I'm having hot flushes.
Are you?
Oh yeah, I'm at that age now where they're going through the old menopause there.
You okay for time, Phil?
We won't be
long. You okay for time?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're okay. He said.
So are we doing the little jig just to show the?
If we can be relatively quick, that'd be great. Yeah.
So all I've done is let's take a bit longer then.
Yeah, because we haven't got the jig in the show, so. But just so we know, because a lot of people have got the jig already.
And the other thing is, I wanted to show that how malleable this is as well.
Yeah, because it's great to see the 1.25 mil actually work on this.
Yeah. So I've done my first one already, and then I'm just going in and out.
Yeah.
And around.
Oh gosh, look how easy that is. And 1.25 mil.
That's what I wanted to show. Now, bear in mind, my hands are not strong. I have really got arthritic hands, and I've managed to do that.
You would never have known, Helen.
I couldn't have done that normally.
Wow.
It's just got that malleability there that's perfect. And then all I did then again was to make the end stronger, I just rolled around again. So, I love a bit of rolling round. Love a bit of rolling round.
Oh, look at that though. We'll hold that to camera 2 for you in a second, just to show you, because I know
that's all I've done is, and I wanted 2 on the end just to make sure it all is secure.
Oh, look at that.
Can you see that?
Oh, that is lovely.
And I've actually put it that way round on the necklace.
That's beautiful.
So your connectors are there. So
and you get that lovely consistency and equal design on both sides with the wire jig.
And I've got it equal then all the way through. So if you are selling your pieces, you know that each section is perfect.
That is lovely.
And for those wire wrappers out there, you can wrap it to your heart's content.
Couldn't you just? Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
fantastic. That is lovely. Thank you. Now, I've just found something that would go lovely with this kit as well.
Let's have a look.
Now, if this for me is... it's a very, very low stock bundle. I've got 3 different colours. I'm going to show you the orange to start with. 4 different colours, I do apologise. In fact, I'll show you all the colours. There's me saying I'll show you one. I'll show you all of them. Because I've got a lovely orange and a pink, a lovely emerald green, a hot pink, as you can see. And I've got this, just show you these 2 colours here as well. Ooh. Now, we're calling one of these Caribbean blue. That's this one. Oh no, sorry there. Sorry, I'm having a little look. Oh yeah, got you. It looks a little. It's actually quite Caribbean because it's quite a lovely bluey effect. Yeah,
the turquoisey
absolutely.
Blue.
Yeah, turquoisey blue. So Caribbean blue. They're all 3mm. These are beaded chains. So if I just twist this for you, for example, it's got like a little tiny silver ball chain. Now imagine that with that purple and diamond wire, that grape and diamond.
I love that.
You see, so you can take the ball chain from within if you want to, but that gives you that lovely glittering effect, like when the light and the sun hits on a beautiful ocean, sort of still ocean or lake. Now you've got lovely colours. You've got that incredible Caribbean blue. You've got that beautiful, lovely orange as well, and then the fabulous hot pink. Oh my word! And your emerald green as well.
Can I have a little fiddle? Oh, they're fantastic. So you could actually kumahimo with these.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because they are of a structure.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you wanted, like you say, you could take the centre out. So you've got extra necklaces as well.
Yeah.
And then you've got this lovely core you can play with. So,
absolutely.
Win-win.
Now look, I've got quite a bright pink top on today, but just to show you, now this is almost effect of, you know, you've got like
gold.
you could class it almost as a gizmo or a Viking knit there.
Yeah.
But look at that, I've got quite a bright pink top on. Wouldn't that just look lovely with a simple pendant on with my pink top?
Yeah.
So you look as though you've made an effort, don't you, when you've got sort of complimentary jewellery with the colours.
Even goes lovely with that Italian style necklace.
Doesn't it, with the Cordino chain? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, lovely. Now we should be, for all those 4 colours, my lovelies. Oh, somebody just said, how many in each scene? A metre.
Oh, yeah.
A metre, would you believe? A metre. Now we should have been, what was the price we should have been? £19.80.
Fantastic.
1980 when I was born.
Sorry.
Do you know, £12.95. I was stood in the queue with some girls behind me yesterday, right? I finished work at 1 and I was stood in a shop and there were some girls behind me talking about getting asked for ID. I got asked for ID and I'm 23. And I turned around and I said, girls, make the most of it because you'll get to my age and you'll beg to be asked for ID, love. They went, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right then, so 4 metres there.
Oh, wow. Ooh. Amazing.
Now, those are great. Now, again, if you work that at £12.95, what I think is a great idea, if you do make your jewellery and you're on a craft store, how wonderful if you had all these colours that are cut into 16 inches. Okay, so you're going to get easily, you know, 2 and a bracelet out of each metre. And then what you could do then is actually give them away with the pens that you make as a freebie and work that price into your you know.
Good idea.
Yeah, because if you think about it, each one of those is 3, 6, 9, 12, so it's less than £3. It's £2 something each. Split that into the cost of, say, 2 necklaces and a bracelet, and then you just give that away with the pendant that you're selling. And then that could be your unique selling point. Would you like a free necklace with that? And they're like, yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'd gizmo over those. If we just bought the gizmo tool, use one of the largest sizes, just keep gizmo in a section of coil about an inch long and pop it on.
Brilliant. That'd be lovely as well, wouldn't it? I'm just thinking as well, don't forget, specifically as well, if you did just get those, have we got any of the kit left, Phil? We've only got 7 left.
Ooh.
7 of the kit left. We'll pop those back on the bottom of the screen for you as well. But they wouldn't, I mean, imagine that one with that look.
Yeah.
Whoa, yeah. Okay, right, we've got a star buy coming for you next. Now, this by star buy standards is basically 9 carat white gold standards of star buy, and I don't think for a second I'm going to have enough to go around. So I'm basically going to give you, in my opinion, a white gold clasp for the price of silver, and it's going under £10. Star buy next. Wow. Gosh, this is so exciting, right? Now, we only recently launched our 9 carat gold findings. We've had them in rose gold, white gold, yellow gold. Okay, we're so excited about this. I cannot tell you the amount of requests that we've had for a white gold lobster clasp, and this is the absolute classical lobster clasp. Now, let me just tell you before I even show you again. We are taking a white gold. You can see on the graphics just there, look, a 9 carat white gold. So beautiful quality, 9 carat, I'm going to say it again, 9 carat white gold, brand spanking new, sophisticated, square, elegant lobster clasp. I can't possibly say clasp on this one. To under £10. It is official. I am going under £10. I know everybody's going on. You know, honestly, my crew will tell me, will back me up if my producer came on. My poor manager, Martha, I've questioned her 3 times today in over a 2-hour period. And just before I came on, I said, can I just clarify? She said, we're going under 10. I said, I just thought, you know, you think that can't be right. It can't be right. I'm sorry, and it isn't right, is it? But it's brilliant. Now then, it's a simple, classical, streamlined, classed as a square lobster clasp. But I tell you now, look at this. It is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's 9 carat white gold. It's the classical streamlined lobster clasp, and it is beautiful. It's classed as square. It's got, if I just show you on the bottom there, look, can you see? It's got a little, you've got the jump ring in position already in place. You haven't got to add anything to it, just apart from your chain. Oh my goodness. Can you believe this? Can I just remind everybody, because when we bring the price in at less than £10, you're going to be thinking, hang on, you're going to be like me, is it silver? Have they got the graphics right? Is that right? 9 carat white gold, Helen, we're going into £10. I genuinely cannot, even by Jewellery Maker standards, believe this. Can you believe this?
Gobsmacked.
It is a gobsmacked, isn't it?
Yeah. I went quiet then, Zena.
I thought something had happened. Do you know what? Let's face it. It's a bit, Helen's a bit like me. We're a bit loud, right? So if something like this can absolutely just completely render Helen speechless, and me to question, I mean, I'll tell you what, I'm surprised Martha doesn't take me to one side later and say, well, do you really want to question your manager that many times? But I thought we got it wrong.
I know.
We have got it wrong, but you know what? It's so wrong, it's right. Isn't it? It is so wrong, it is right. Okay, £9.95, my darlings. Now, every one of you so far practically has bought 2. Should we do it? £9.95. Oh, I did promise you, didn't I? I mean, let's think about it. In my beautiful, I mean, just to prove, can I show you this, look? So in my beautiful Cordino chain, I take it they've all gone. Got any left? We have not. We've got about 3 or 4 left still.
Gosh.
That is ridiculous. No way. Now, usually in sterling silver, this is where you differ with white gold, right? So in sterling silver, you tend to get a lovely bolt ring clasp, and that's a cylindrical bolt ring clasp. Lovely, does the job. But when you get to white gold, you want a lovely, elegant lobster clasp, don't you? Ooh, lovely lobster clasp. Can you see? And again, if that were in that lovely chain, look, okay, it's silver with gold, but can you see how streamlined it is? Oh, hang on, Martha, the manager's just come into the gallery. Martha, are we allowed to go naughtier? No. Martha's just come in. Martha, the manager. Now that really is a silver price. Now, can I just tell you, all of you that have checked out, I can tell you now, I can't believe this, we've just gone to £7.95. Every single one of you that has checked out, Hazel's, oh, hang on, somebody's just bought 8 of these. Oh. Hazel, Sandra, Catherine, collectors, Linda's had 3, Linda's now just gone up to 5. That's what everybody's doing. Everybody's just said, hang on a minute. So yeah, if you've bought 5 at £2 saving, you just saved another £10, Linda. Martha, how can you sanction that? Come and explain yourself.
Well, you know, it's the end of the month, and you know, it's a treat for everybody, isn't it? It's springtime, and you're
younger than springtime.
You're nice. You guys are nice. I've got some more for you.
Have you?
Yeah. Maybe after the break, should we do it?
Yeah, wait there. Well, because there's just too much here. There's just too much going on. This is what's. I mean, okay, don't question it. Now, 50 of these have gone. How many do we have? Oh no, everybody, 25 left.
Oh. You know why we're allowed to do it?
Why?
Colin's gone on his holidays.
Oh, I wondered where he was. I thought we'd been let off the hook a bit
we're
today.
in control.
Brilliant. Huzzah! 19 left. I'll see you in a minute then.
I'll leave those there.
Yeah. Have you just bought them for me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, are you having a look at that?
Yeah. Oh, hang on.
Brand new.
Oh, they're
Well, I thought, you know.
Oh, can we have
She's a
these
sweetheart,
today?
isn't she? Yeah, 2 pairs.
Thank you.
Sterling silver.
Oh, they're
And then
lovely.
The perfect drops to match as well.
Oh, get off. Let me see this.
I didn't do that very well, did I?
Pink. Is that pink amethyst?
It is indeed for you.
Oh,
Especially for you.
the kit. Are you Jason? Can you be Jason Donovan and I'll be Kylie? Is that all right?
I don't know if that's fair, is it?
Do you know what? If you've just bought me these in, you can be
Exactly.
Kylie.
Mwah.
You can be Kylie. Hang on, and these as well. Look, imagine with the purple wire and the lovely amethyst that we've got coming, that we had in the kit earlier. Aren't they lovely? Aren't they lovely? Now, just a quick heads up, Phil. How many of the lobster clasps have we got ready, darling? Oh, I've only got 9 left. Just quickly then. Oh gosh, those. I'll show you those again. Every one of you that checked out at $9.95, you will all get the price of $7.95. So don't worry, if you checked out and you're all sitting there thinking, if you're new to Jewellery Maker, thinking, oh, hang on, I checked out when it was £2 higher. You'd still think, yeah, brilliant, but you might be thinking, oh, I wished I'd waited. You know, like when you bought something in the supermarket and they go around with the gun and they price them down, you think, oh, I wished I'd waited. But you'll all get $7.95, every single one of you. So how many got left now? Oh, Margot's got one. Well done, Margot. 5 left. Anita, Ruby, Natasha, Sweetha, Collectors, Jane, Victor, Stephanie, Claire, Margaret. I didn't repeat Jane lots of times. There are different Janes. Kent, Powys, Bristol. Well done, everybody. What a deal. What a deal. Now, after the break, if you would like some, I'll tell you what we'll do as well. After you thought that was good, we're going to bring you some white gold spacers and we'll show you those earrings again. See you in a minute.
Tune into Jewellery Maker for the home show, where we'll be demonstrating how to apply your favourite technique to accessorise your home.
We here at Jewellery Maker love to hear your feedback. So working in conjunction with FIFO, a global ratings and reviews provider, when you purchase a product from JM, you will receive an email asking you to rate our service and our products. This helps us to bring you excellent customer service and ensure we're bringing you value for money and high quality goods. Have your say with Jewellery Maker FIFO reviews.
The factors to determine the value of opal are quite complex. Richard Liddickett, who was the founder of the GIA in America, said that if there was a scale of difficulty in the understanding and evaluation of gemstones, then diamonds would rank number 1, the easiest, and opals number 10, the most complex. But beauty is in the eye of the beholder. When you see a stunning black opal or a stunning opal of any type, you know it, because it's very attractive, it's very brilliant, it has wonderful colour play. You become absorbed with this stone, and those are the reasons why people love them. And so its brilliance is the first thing. The second thing is the pattern, the way the patterns are, the shape, etc., etc. I won't go into them all because it's a little bit complicated, but you'll know when you see a good opal.
Welcome back, my lovelies. We've had so many messages coming in about thanking us for that incredible $7.95 white gold lobster clasp. For $7.95 white gold, I know, but well done. Have they all gone? There's 5 left. I'm confused because I've got like 30 people with it in their baskets. If you haven't checked out thinking, oh, I've missed it, darn it, there are 5 left. So I think you've all think it's because we took the graphics off. Did you think they've gone? There are 5 left. 5 white gold, 9-carat white gold lobster clasps are ready. Now, Margot was the last person to check out. So lots of collectors in Greater Manchester, collector in Surrey, Margaret, Claire, Stephanie, Victor, Jane, in Powys, in Kent, Sweden, Natasha, Ruby, Anita, Jean. There are 5 lobster clasps, 9-carat white gold in sterling silver prices. You don't want to miss that. Now, I did say to you, didn't I, that we got some white gold spacers. Okay, absolutely brand new. So if you want those last few lobster clasps, I have to say clasp. Everybody's watching saying, Zine, you don't usually say clasp. It's white gold. I don't really have any choice, do I? Now I have got, let me pop these out for you. I've got some white gold. I don't believe this. Are these brand new? I've not seen these before. Brand new. Oh, they've got a good drill hole on them as well. Now these are completely, they are 9-carat white gold again. I'm just, oops. Oh, I can't drop them. Oh gosh, I'm all nervous. I'm nervous because it's white gold. If I just pop a couple onto a piece of wire for you to have a look at. How did you get? 10. Ooh, 10 in white gold. Now, I have a sneaky feeling we're getting under 30 on this as well, aren't we? Way under. Way under 25, in fact. Now then, these are white gold. Okay? Now, again, look, I've got a... Do you know what size piece of wire that was you've given me? Is it a 0.4 mil, do you think?
Oh, I think it is, 0.4.
Feels like a 0.4.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Now, look at that. 0.4 through there, and look at the amount of space you've still got, look.
Oh, gosh, yes.
Very generous. Now, don't look at these thinking, oh, you've only got 3. No, you get 10. I've just threaded 3 for you to show you. White gold. white gold. I tell you what, there's a big sort of fashion trend on at the minute where you have a chain. So let's say you've got a white gold chain. You've just had the white gold clasp, haven't you, darlings? But there's a big sort of fashion trend at the minute where you just wear a jump ring or you just wear one generous spacer on a corresponding chain, and that's it. It's very, very subtle, very minimal, and it's really trendy at the minute. So if you want that trendy look where you just wear one spacer, or again all three together, look, if you wanted to. I mean, how pretty is that? Look, just on a chain. I've got it on wire at the minute, but imagine that on just a simple white gold chain. You've got the clasp. We've already done the clasp for £7.95, darlings. These are 3mm, so a lovely size, white gold, okay? White gold. Now, I've just promised you under £25 for 10 of them. So you're already less than £2.50. Okay, so £21.95, that equates to less than £2.20 for white gold. We're not stopping there. I'm going to give you over the post and packaging back. I am. It's midweek madness, isn't it, today on Wednesday? Last day of March for me. Not for you, you've got another day tomorrow, but I'm off tomorrow, so I'm pulling out all the stops today. £17.95, £1.80. Less than, officially, I know, we've gone bonkersville, let's just enjoy it. Less than £1.80, but I am limited on these. You get 10 of these, so if I just draw your attention to the little board that I've got here as well, just to prove, I've got what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whoops, a daisy. I reckon I've got 2 in the dish that I haven't got out somewhere. There are 10, definitely. Okay, there are absolutely 10 of these. I'm just showing you them there for you, look. White gold. So for those of you thinking, hang on a second, Zena, is it silver again? No, white gold. 9 carat white gold spacer beads. And again, lovely size at 3mm. Really, really beautiful. Well done to Linda, Christine, straight in there, girls. Well done, Angela, Catherine. Collectors just had 2, Sandra, Monica. Now these should be minimum £21.95, but we've got, in fact we shouldn't really be £21.95, but we've just given you the post and packaging back. Now in the UK, right, in the UK, the average shopping channel delivery price, which I've looked at, is £6.95. We're £2.95. Okay, now £2.95 is about £2.95, fantastic. But if you just add £2 and you think, oh, hang on a minute, I'm making a piece of jewellery for a wedding, and I could really do with those white gold, beautiful spacers. Again, think of it in a tiara, white gold spacer beads. I mean, my goodness me. You could really push up your prices, tiaras then, or your wedding hair combs and fascinators. If you look at this thinking, oh, I'm making a wedding commission piece now and I need them. In 2 to 3 days, you could get this if you pay premium, which is an extra £2, £4.95. Well, I'll tell you what, we've just saved you £4 on this. So you've either got your traditional standard post and packaging, or you can just add another £1 and you've got your premium delivery. There you are. Now, Imtiaz, well done. I'm glad I've got your name right now. Monica, Sandra, collectors just had 2. Anita's had 2. I've got lots of collectors coming in. They are just beautiful. You can see the quality, can't you? Smooth that wire out the way for you. Incredible. Aren't they lovely? What do you think, Helen? They're lovely, aren't they?
They're fantastic. And
great
don't forget,
affordability as well.
But don't forget, you've got that really amazing clasp. You need to follow that through now.
Oh, what, sorry?
Clasp.
Thank you.
You need, you need to follow that through now, because the jewellery you're going to be making from this goes from crafting to a jeweller. I've said it before.
Absolutely, darling.
And this is one of those pieces where that is going to happen. So you started with the clasp.
Yes.
You need to follow it through now with all the quality gold to go with it.
Absolutely, darling.
You will not expect to sell it less than 3 figures.
I had a feeling you were going to say that. And I totally agree with you. Because who's going to know that you've got white gold at those prices? Nobody. Only your fellow jewellery makers. Now, Martha's just been in, our manager, the lovely Martha. Well done on those, by the way. Keep checking them out. We'll let you know if things sell out. Okay? Has the clasp sold out? I do need to tell everybody that. Okay, so yes, the clasp has sold out, darlings. Now, do you like these earrings that Martha's just bought me in? Look. In fact, I've just popped them in. So if I pop them both in, yeah, you can just see my earpiece. Let me just get my earpiece out of the way so you can have a little look. Right then. Brand new. Did I put them both in? Yes, I did. Brand new. They have just come in the building now, and you get 2 pairs. Now just look at those. You've got all that lovely detail. You've got 5 rings in position. Okay, so 5 rings to add your gemstones, or just one if you want to, and have the 2 either jump rings on the side. So what you could do is have one gemstone hanging down, like the lovely pink amethyst, from the central ring if you wanted to. Then you could have nothing on the 2 rings either side if you just want a simple drop. Don't have to use all 5 loops. And can you see the way the actual section goes into the ear? Can you see how it's beautifully tapered? Heart chandelier. Now you don't have to add anything to those. You could wear them on their own, couldn't you?
You could, but I would be a little bit naughty.
Why doesn't that surprise me, Helen?
I'd take the dangly, the beautiful dangly bits off.
Yeah.
So you've still got your earrings.
Yeah.
You've still got a loop there, so you could add a little stone there.
Yeah.
So in fact, you've got 4 earrings, or they could be connectors, those second bits, for a beautiful necklace because of the little sections on there.
Oh, take the whole heart section off, you mean?
So take that off. Use that either as a connector, as your pearl connectors at the back when you want 3 or 4 strands.
Good thinking.
And you've got the earrings with the hook, and you can still have a gemstone coming off there as well.
Oh, now that is making your sterling silver findings going a long way, isn't it?
Or 4 earrings.
Yeah.
If you wanted either.
Or just keep them as they are. You can use them as they are, separate them. You can use them with the 5 hoops, with the 1 loop. 10 of these are gone already. These are brand new. Now you get 2 pairs. Okay, you can see the kind of length drop that I've got in the ear. I'll just show you those again. So that's
stunning.
Lovely. Me or the earrings?
Both.
I love you, Helen. But do you know what I love about that? I love the tapered section going through the earlobe. Yeah. Now, we've just gone to less than £6 a pair, £5.98 each. For sterling silver, we're gonna be less than £5. Do you fancy less than £5 a pair? £4.98, my darlings. How many have we got, Phil?
Oh my word.
I've got 75 left. You are loving these. Oh. You are loving the high end today, aren't you, my darlings? And why not? We all, we want a bit of luxury in our lives. Now, every time I'm starting to make a lot of jewellery now, I'm quite addicted since I started my lesson with Mark. Do you know what? Every time I've made something for somebody, do you know the first question every single time that my family have asked me, and my friends, I'm only talking about 5 to 6 people, but every one of them has said, is it silver? First question. First question every one of them has asked. Now, that either means my family are proper snobs, and my friends, but they all said, oh no, I'll react. Well, I say that, and I don't know if I do or I don't, because if you say it, you're likely to get silver, aren't you? Little white lie.
But we had the lovely Tracy Spurgeon on, amazing jewellery.
She was on with Colin and and Becky.
Fantastic show.
Becky.
Amazing designs, but you couldn't get the silver. You couldn't buy the silver to make it yourself.
Exactly. And look at the work there. You haven't got to add in your jump rings there, look, because they're all soldered into already. So they're nice and secure. Just got to add on what, little head pin, little sterling silver head pin, and you are sorted. That for me though, it's that there. Oh, sorry, just flick me. It's that gorgeous tapered. They're not just straight. They're tapered, and it's like a spinnaker sail on a sailing boat. They are lovely. Look at the silver there as well. Now, of all the precious metals, which is the precious metal that gives you the most lustre off the surface as the light hits and rebounds? Which one? So if you were to think, is it silver, yellow gold, white gold, platinum? What do you think?
Silver.
It's silver.
Yeah.
That's why people go for. People don't always go for silver just because of the price point. They go because of that lustre. How cool's that? The cheapest one of the precious metals, and it's got the most lustre. What a result! What a result is that? It's brilliant, isn't it? Now, 65 have gone. How many have we got left? How many have we got left? Oh, I've only got 19 left. No, 19. Ruby, E in Hampshire. Oh, no, aren't we? Or do you, when you see things like that, E in Hampshire, do we all wonder who E is? Like Ernest, Elliot, Esther. Who? Esther who? Who's Esther Bon? You just made that up, Lauren. I think Lauren, she's leaving us tomorrow. I think she's just making stuff up before she goes. I'm going to miss you, Lauren. Yeah, it's my day off tomorrow and I don't get to say goodbye to my lovely Lauren. Oh, she just put her bottom lip out. We might get you on to wave today. Do you mean Esteban? Yeah. You said Esteban. Esteban. Come on. Who's Esteban? Does everybody know who Esteban is?
No.
Enid. Enid.
Enid, yes.
Enid's a nice name. Elizabeth for the Queen.
Yes.
I'm not doing very well on E names.
It could be E.T. It could be.
I don't think E.T. would live in Hampshire. Do you?
Buying his
I'll tell you what, E.T. wouldn't be daft moving and living in Hampshire, would he?
And buying from us, perfect.
Got to move on. Who've got any left? I want one of those. Okay, we've got how many? 11. 11 left. 11 left. So Carola, one of our lovely regulars, collectors in Berkshire, Bristol. E in Hampshire, we're intrigued. If you fancy texting in, by the way. In fact, we're a bit quiet on text today. Is that because I've not told you what to do? Text in if you would, because we love a little natter. If you text in on 60777, start that cheeky text of yours. You just start it with JM Studio, and then it comes in. Because I'm off for 4 days after today. You get a break. You do. Everyone's like, oh gosh, she's been on a bit much lately. Oh, thank the Lord. So if you do fancy texting in and just having a little natter, I'd even more than usual, because I'm not going to be here for a few days, and I'm not shy to admit I do miss everyone. I miss the interaction. I get lonely. Can I leave these in? Thanks. I'll just accidentally get home. Oops. Oops. Yeah, I'll do a Jenny Cleary. She's on tomorrow. Oops. Oh, this is brilliant. Now, can I get this? Can we get this? Can you snip that open for me if I sling it down?
I love a bit of a snipping. Let's have a go.
Feel free to slide it back. Thanks, Helen. Now we've got some wire, some copper wire. Lovely copper wire. 0.4 mil and 0.25 mil. Thank you, Helen. Oh, she was a... Oh, did it just pop open? Can I just say, I had this just... I just had this and I said to Helen, oh, can you open it for me? Thinking she was going to cut it open, right?
I got
she just went like that. I went, oh, thanks. Oh, now, you know, we have this. Thank you, Helen.
That's okay.
You know, we had now this. Oh, tell you what, I love wire, but I'd get it for this. Do you know what? Now, we've just had those lovely silver ball chains in the emerald green, the Caribbean blue, the orange and the hot pink, didn't we? For was it $12.95? Brilliant deal. I've got this, which is phenomenal. Very, very luxurious. I'd love to see what Gemma Crow did with this. Now, this is a metre. This is your black coloured knitted wire, but can you see this time, look? It's got a gold beaded chain. So if you loved the silver beaded chain ones earlier, but you're a yellow gold person, or you like to make yellow gold, now because of that yellow gold, lovely little 2.5 mil beaded chain in there, very, very luxurious. You get a whole metre plus 20 metres of wire, 10 metres of 0.4 mil, 10 metres of 0.25. Let me just show you that on the neckline. Oh, do you know it's lovely and soft as well? Really, really wearable, and you'll get... Oh, look at that, Helen. Oh, that goes so nice with your top.
Fantastic.
Wouldn't it?
Oh, gorgeous.
Oh, but with the gold. With the gold. Do you know, that is... Now, you could take the gold chain out the middle if you want to, but why? I know a lot of you say, yeah, I'll do that. I wouldn't want to. I'd keep that in. I love that. It's like a perfect wearable tinsel, isn't it?
It is. I probably would take the chain out, just
being
awkward.
I knew you would.
I'd put a wire through the middle, and then I would double up on a necklace, so I'd have that, and then the chain underneath as well.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll let you off then. I like that. I like that. These would make great bracelets as well, wouldn't they? Because you know the phase at the moment we just wear loads of like single material bracelets up the arms. Really fashionable, isn't it? So I'm told. I don't do fashion. If I can help it. Now look at that. Well, just loads of them. Just knotted. Wouldn't that be lovely? Yeah. Ooh, do you know what? Do you think you could macrame with that, Helen?
I'm just going to say, the core point of the macrame, perfect.
You could, couldn't you?
They would be stunning.
So have that as your working strand?
Yeah, you could do that. Personally, that's how I would do it. I mean, I'm no Mark Smith, but that's how I would do it, is have that as my core strand.
You're a bit short for Mark Smith.
Yeah, just a little bit. You've got to jump up, haven't you, to give him a kiss? Well, I have. You
I
haven't.
do. No, I do.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. I still have to stand
You're
on the
always
tips.
kissing him, you
I know,
are,
I can't help myself. I do love him. I can't stop kissing him.
Oh.
Poor man. And do you know, have you seen him grimace every time I kiss him? He actually Oh, bear in mind, don't look at that thinking 6'9". Hang on a second. Ooh, whole metre. Metre of that lovely gold knitted ball chain. And don't forget your 20 metres of wire as well. Yes, for that price, for £6.95, you're going to get a whole 10 metres of 0.25mm and a whole 10 metres of 0.4mm. Well done. Well done. Now then, my lovelies, and thank you for, I'll know how to open those now, Helen, in future. Now then, I now have even more sterling silver. I know, I don't know what is happening. We have got the sterling silver today. It is official, and you've seen how quickly everything's selling out, including these lovely sterling. They all sold out, by the way, these heart earrings. They should have done. Oh, 7 left. Six left. Okay, now I've got something really pretty. Now, if you're anything like me, my boyfriend, just before we go to the star buy, my boyfriend planted a load of lovely daffodil bulbs and crocus bulbs before the winter. And at the moment, they're just coming to bloom. And every morning, I literally run out of my front door before I get in my car, I go and have a little, and I do have a little chat to them. It's a bit embarrassing. I don't know what the neighbours must be thinking, but I do. And it makes my day, and it sets me off to work in a lovely spirit and a lovely mood, and it lifts me because of these beautiful flowers. Now, these are going to have the same effect. Our next star buy. Right then, these are so pretty. Are you like me? Do you love it after the winter when all your things in the garden start to... If you've got a garden, some people in a flat go, I haven't got a garden, but you might have a window box, mightn't you? But you know, when all the things you've planted or all the things that are... Is it perennial when it's every year? Is it perennial?
Yes.
Is it perennial or is perennial? Well, anyway, you know when the plants come back every year, like my peonies and whatever. When the flowers start to bloom, and it's just lovely. Now, I'm going to show you these. Now, these are open flowers. What we mean is you can see through. So now you're going to get 3 pairs of these. They've got the loop into position, and I'm going to show you these because these are just, and they're all year round. Oh, because you get flowers all year round, can't you, these days? Now, look at these. Oh, look. Open flowers. Can you see the look? They've got the little ball in the centre of the stamen as well, look. Can you see? Look, so they've already got the central little stamen there. If I just twist them round gently, look, so you can see the loop in position. Okay, so lovely, lovely loop position there for you as well. You're going to get 3 pairs of these. They're so pretty. If I just twilt that one, not that one, hang on a second. I like to get them nice and straight for you. Now look at those. Now again, because of the way the loop is positioned, look, it's very subtle. So you can only see the drop. So again, if you choose, you've got 3 pairs. You could wear one on their own, and then you could attach beautiful gemstones. I mean, just imagine, right? I've got these. Imagine a pink amethyst on the drop there. Now, you might look at those pink amethysts and think, oh, actually, they're a little bit big. Okay, not a problem. You might be making for somebody that's got an August birthday. August birthday. Now, imagine those. Little droplets of peridot on those. Like a little cluster of peridot hanging down.
You could do it in a leaf sort of style with them.
Yeah, of course you could. Think of the little peacock pearls you had in the kit earlier.
Yes.
And the white rice bead, the 5-6mm rounds. Perfect pearl earrings these would be, wouldn't they? Aren't they pretty? Now, would you like to see them in an ear position?
Oh, yes, please.
Would you, darlings? I did just very quickly put a pair in. I don't know if I put them in very straight, but I did very quickly put them in. Oh, look.
Yes.
Do you know, don't they look even more beautiful in the ear?
Yeah.
Oh, I want those. Phil, can you write the code down for me in case there's any left in the break? Oh, Helen.
They're lovely.
Aren't they lovely? They're so pretty.
And for all the crafty
Perfect
people
size.
out there, if they want to add a little bit of resin in there,
Oh,
perfect.
yeah, in the middle of
So
the
that,
open
yeah,
bit.
so that the crafters out there, we always like to have
yeah.
a fiddle, don't we? So, you can do lots of little things, and the resin is perfect. We've got that fantastic ice resin now. That would be perfect for in there. A little bit of plastic, sticky back plastic on the back while you're doing it.
She keeps fiddling this one over here. She's a fiddler.
I know, when you see it, a good straight face.
Do you know, those in the ear, I'd definitely keep a pair on their own, but then I'd be adding, oh, do you know what I've got coming up in the show? I've got some lovely black spinel. I'm just thinking black spinel with those.
Oh, yes.
Oh, and do you know what else? Oh, I've got some... Can you imagine if you use one of our flower gems? We've got some coming up, haven't we? Now, where are they? Where are they? Where have I not got them out yet? Oh, wanted to show you them then. Oh, I was like a right sport little kid then, wasn't I? Oh, Mum! No, I've got some Jasper flowers, Amelia. Amelia. Got some little red flowers. Thank you, Amelia. Amelia's lovely. Here she is. We're all having a little sing-song today. Right, 3 pairs. Not 1, not 2, but 3. Thank you, Amelia. Amelia, my little flower. Thank you, Amelia, gorgeous. I'll show you those in a minute. 3 pairs. So what's that each? £2.65? Have I just got that right? Wow. I have just got that right. £2.65. Bearing in mind, £2.65 for sterling silver. Now, you might be looking at these thinking, well, that would be great, Zane, if only you gave us the sterling silver earring backs. Well, we only give you 925 hallmarked butterfly earring backs as well, my little flowers. That's rather good, isn't it? Now, I don't have that many left, my lovely, so all our lovely gang, Carol, Susan, collectors in Kent, Sussex 60 have gone already. Lynn, Debbie, Jeanette, oh, you've got to be quick, my lovelies. Collector in Nottinghamshire, Janice Sharon, collector in North Yorkshire, is back in Hampshire. Sweetha, collector in Suffolk, and Claire in Gloucestershire, and collector in Norfolk. Now, a lot of people are coming in on telephone. Now, we started with how many, Phil, was it, sorry? 117, 70 have gone. Now, bearing in mind, the last, Jane's just come in on the phone, Philip's just come in on the phone, June's come in on the phone and bought 2, Gloria's come in on the phone, June's come in on the phone and bought 2, and Susan's come in on the phone, and Eileen's come in on the phone, Maureen's come in on the phone and just bought 3. Well, if you all come in and buy 2s and 3s, my last sort of 30 odd aren't going to be there for very long. Would you like to see them in the ear again? Hang on, I'm just hold my hair out the way. Do you like that look? I think they're really, really, really pretty. Can I show you the little flowers? Can I show you the little flowers? Now. Look at those. Now imagine those hanging down. If I just hold that up for you, look. Look at those lovely little, look at that. Wouldn't that be perfect?
Fantastic.
I've got those coming up. Now, they were in Alice and Terry's Valentine's kit, if I remember correctly. Or very similar. They're lovely. 5 left, my darlings. Well done. Oh, I wanted some of that.
Just go like that. Just hide them on the come your ear.
Really, I'm going to have to buy the studio sample because they've been in my ear.
Exactly.
So they've been worn. Possession, 9/10 of the law. So actually, joking aside, I will buy the studio sample because I've had them in my ear, and I'll do the same with the heart ones. I'm not daft. I'm not daft, am I, everybody? Up there for thinking, down there for dancing. Sorry, darling. Oh, we've got some wire mesh. Oh, lovely colours. Oh, you know those lovely silver ball chains we had earlier in the hot pink, the emerald green, the Caribbean blue, and the orange? These are wicked. We've got the black ones. These are great. Oh, fab. Love wire mesh. Love, love, love wire mesh. You got 5 yards. They're all, now the width there we're talking about, and the actual sort of width of the mesh itself is 3mm gauge. I love that colour, that lovely rose gold. I think it's just fabulous. And then you've got that wonderful jet black, which is going to go with everything, and that lovely, now we're classing this as a turquoisey colour. And it is like it's like a bluey green, but you could class that as turquoise or bluey green or sort of greeny blue. It's lovely. 5 yards of each, so that's 15 yards. Now, you can stretch out. So if I just get the green, for example, so I've got a little bit here just to show you. Now, it's on one of the smaller ones, but basically what you can do if you want to, I'd probably use some actual, rather than my fingers, I would be using some gentle sort of pliers and things to do this really. But can you see, look, if you wanted to make some lovely flowers, you can actually pull it apart, look. So you've got that sort of webbed effect. Now imagine these. Now earlier on in our lovely Helen's jewellery, she made some grapevine designs. Imagine if we should get this to go with the kit and make some lovely sort of grapevine leaves with this to go with your designs, Helen.
Do you know what? That's exactly what it's missing, to be honest.
A little bit of green.
A little bit of green.
Well, add this to that kit from earlier and you could add these and make sort of some grapevine designs with the mesh.
Yeah, just pass one of the wires through.
Yeah.
In fact, what about passing one of the grapevine wires through it?
Oh, in the purple.
In the purple.
Oh,
pass that through the centre. If you've got the flower jig, do a few little leaf shapes on that. If you haven't, just manipulate it by hand. Yeah. Fantastic.
Brilliant. So we've got the rose gold, the black and the green. Now you can stretch it out. And again, the great thing is if you actually sort of do this, look, put it straight back, look. So if you just do that and put it back into position, you can actually send it back to the original form. Now that's magic. That is magic, isn't it? Look at that. I've just performed magic on Jewellery Maker before your very eyes. Now you can twist it out, you can twist it, you can shake it, you can wave it, you can add beads into the mesh, you can knot it, you can use it with ribbon, you can use it with wire, you can create flowers by pinching the bottom of the wire mesh and twisting them to create little flower petals, structures if you add your wire. I mean, this is one of the most versatile mesh you've ever seen. It's brilliant, but again, it's one of those things. In my opinion, you need to play with it, you need to get it home. If you've never had our mesh, then what I would do is get it home, use your 30-day money-back guarantee, because it's one of those things, you don't realise how many different things you can do with that mesh until you start using it. It's actually a fascinating wire mesh. It's brilliant. And because it's got that little bit of wire within it, holds where you put it. So when I stretched it out then, if you notice, it stayed in position, it didn't go anywhere because of the wire aspect of it. They're lovely, aren't they? Lovely colours. Yeah. And for 15 metres there, you've gone to $7.95. Phenomenal deal.
Fantastic.
And again, lovely to use with the Zari threads because of that lovely tinsel sort of brocade shimmer within them.
Yeah, I've actually used these in millinery, in headpieces.
Oh, great. And fascinators, yeah.
Yeah, fascinators, anything, you know, the head combs, hair combs. Yeah. And when you do make your shape, just use our Stiffen It. Give it a little spray and it will stay in that shape. I know you've done your magic trick and you've taken it back to its original structure, but if you just give it a little spray, it will be solid.
Yep, fantastic. So well done, everybody. Congratulations. Lots of you coming on those. Sheila, Joanne, Stephanie collectors yet to check out. Well done. Now, I just talked about Zari's, didn't I? Guess what I've got? Ooh. I've only got some lovely Zari's as well. These are nice. And I'm going to bring you two gemstone strands to go with them. And if only we had red gemstones and black gem. Oh, I'm giving them away. Now then, how often do we see black Zari? We don't, do we? Now, can you see that shimmer all the way across those gorgeous? Oh, low stock. What a shame. What a shame. 125 metres. A black coloured Zari thread. Now, again, if you've got any of our colours of Zari thread, the second you get the black as a contrast, it works brilliantly. Then you've got this fabulous mix of silver and red. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that. Look at that lovely effect with the reds and the silvers. Now, the 0.5 mil on the silver and red Zari thread. Do you know, in those two reels alone, you've got 250 metres. Get in there.
Oh, fantastic.
Now, I just said, wouldn't it have been thoughtful of us if we'd have thought to put a red strand of gemstones and a black strand of gemstones with that kit? Ooh. Well, we've only gone and done it for you. Oh, they're faceted as well. Brilliant. Oh, do you know, isn't it lovely to see red? I think red and black's really sultry. Yeah. I think it's really sexy, I do. We got black quartzite and red quartzite, all faceted, 8 mil rounds. They're lovely, aren't they? And with those as well. Ooh, 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 yeah, baby. Lovely. Now, again, imagine those lovely flowers with the black as well if you want to do a slightly different contrast look. They'd look lovely, wouldn't they? Lovely stretchy bracelet with just one of them. Now, let's think about this. How is that possible? Because usually, when we bring you 3 reels of Zari thread, it's $6.95, isn't it? Yeah? So we're bringing you 2 reels, but we've thrown in 2 lengthy strands, 300 carats of gemstones. That's incredible. And look at the number of facets on there. That means those are going to really sparkle. What a brilliant deal. Again, I know I'm sorry to keep banging on about it, but I would be I'd be making red stretches, black stretches, and alternating the black and the red.
Lovely idea, yeah. I'm into crochet at the moment, and I'd love to have a go at crocheting those in.
With the Zari threads.
Zari threads but all of it, you know, a little bit of everything.
Mix it all up.
Yeah, and have it cascading down the neckline in the crochet.
Yeah, the crochet is lovely actually. Who was I on with the other day and they did crocheting and it was brilliant. I can't think who it was. Might be Sarah Alvin actually.
Sarah does it. I know Jan does it.
Linda does it. Linda does it. Yeah. I love them. I particularly love the red and the silver. That is beautiful. Low stock, I'm afraid, my darlings. So Susan in Devon, Natasha in Angus, Sandra in Surrey. Oh, actually, everybody's... This is what I love about you, lovely lot, you know. You're so savvy that you know that when we say low stock, you know we mean it. So I've never seen you all check out so quick. So thank you for heeding our little low stock warning flag there. Well done, fabulous Zari thread. Fabulous to see it in the black and then your red and black, gorgeous quartzite. Well done. Well done.
I do a monthly theme really, and burlesque. I see burlesque in that.
That's what I was thinking.
A really burlesque theme. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get them to your stall, or do, you know, if you're doing whatever jewellery you're doing, that one bespoke piece to get them there and talk about it.
So next time we come to your craft stall, are you going to be dressed as a burlesque lady?
Probably.
Oh, Helen. I went to a burlesque nightclub last year on a hen do. It was brilliant.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really good. Went to a burlesque night. It was brilliant. It was really, really good. It was really good. It opened my eyes, I tell you. Oh, there's things going on there I never knew happened. I'm still shocked. It was really... In fact, I might take my fellow there. It was really entertaining. It was really good. But I was a bit... Oh, in fact, I'm having a bit of a hot flush. Now I've got a fabulous deal coming up for you, my lovelies. Never been seen before. This is its debut, don't you know? You're never going to believe the price. Never going to believe the price. Now, when you look at this gemstone, would you possibly believe that it was natural? Would you have any idea that that gemstone was natural? Isn't it brilliant? It's called Rhodonite. And talk about fascinating, isn't it? Now, it comes from the Greek word rhodon, which is R-H-O-D-O-N, meaning rose. So it's got those lovely pink, lovely sort of English rose variety colours in there. It's got a pink body colour, as you can see, but then it has a lovely what we know in the trade is a vitreous lustre. But then that lovely body of sort of pastel English rose is then interspersed with this fascinating black veins. Now they're actually called dendrites. So you think of the dendrite opal, you've got almost a dendrite rhodonite there, and that makes this gemstone instantly distinguishable, instantly recognisable, and totally and utterly fascinating. It really is. And can you see how these dendrites, these black vein dendrites, sort of create this pattern across the main body of the gem? Look, if I just turn them around for you to have a little look. And every single one, look, is different. Every single one is completely different. Now, there's a state in America that has this as their sort of official gemstone.
Wow.
I'm going to give you a clue. Think of the Bee Gees. Think of a song by the Bee Gees. It's a state in America and it's their official gemstone. Anybody want to text in? 60777. Start your text with JM Studio. I've given you a clue. There is a state in the United States of America whose official gemstone is the lovely rhodonite. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that on the skin tone. Ooh, lovely. Lovely, lovely. They're big as well, aren't they? Do you see what size they are? Look. They're not 6mm. They're not 8mm. They are 10mm rounds. Aren't they lovely? Oh, $4.95. $4.95! Wow! Let me give you a count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38. I mean, crochet the black Zari thread with these rhodonites.
Oh, my word.
You could intersperse with the lovely black quartzite we've just had as well. That'd look fab. Can you believe that? Now that for me, you know what I'm going to say, don't you? It's stretchy. because what an interesting, look at that. Now we talk about the body of the colour being the pinks, but look at the other colours. You've got like olives, greens, caramels, blacks, pinks, and all different varieties of pinks. I mean, there's nothing matte or about this. It's not a single solitary colour, is it? It makes you want to talk about it, doesn't it?
Oh, definitely
Isn't it
does,
lovely?
yeah. But with your lovely macrame going on, you could pop those on your centre core and macrame around the side. I mean, you're the woman for that.
I am officially a macrameist.
Yeah.
I feel that my name should be punctuated not only with GIA-AJP for being an accredited jewellery professional, but I think macrameist needs to be on there as well. After my lesson with Mark. Everybody at home saying, well, you've only just started, don't start being cheeky. But she'll show you as a bracelet. A lovely bracelet. Now, we haven't got many of these. I only had 60 to start with, and half's gone. Anita's got 2, Colette's got 2, Pamela's got 3, Anna Marie's got 2, Dawn's got 2. Loads of people getting these. So, little nudge to Helen, Marilyn, Natasha, Carol, Linda, Barbara. Oh, Barbara in Cumbria, get these, lovely. You won't be disappointed, I tell you. Collector in Bristol, Claire as well, and Julie, Angela, and Susan. Oh, Christine's just got 2 on the phone. Rita, the last 2 people on the phone are coming and nicked 4.
I'm not
Well,
surprised.
not nicked. That doesn't sound right, does it? Not nicked, but, you know, quite rightfully at
Nipped
that
in.
price. Nipped in, that's what I meant. I don't know why I said nicked. I think that's what I meant. Do you know what? For those of you that have bought 2, you've just got 700 carats of 10 mil round natural rhodonites for £9.90. Not brilliant?
You could do a ring with it, so I bet they're going to do a ring,
yeah.
a bracelet, a necklace, and they'd probably put 2 strands on the necklace. Full set.
I love the way you say bracelet. It's really nice. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's lovely, isn't it?
Just, yeah, one of the wires through the centre there, well away.
Now, it's like a mixture between it's like a raspberry ripple ice cream. And pistachio.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's the love child of pistachio and raspberry ripple ice cream, isn't it? Oh, yeah. I had some ice cream at the when I went to my concert last night. I fell in love with a lovely ice cream seller called Keith.
Ooh.
Oh, do you know what I had to do yesterday? I met my friend and I said to him, I'm going to have to go to the cash point. He said, well, have you not come out? I said, I did, but I just gave my last £10 to a homeless man called Isaac down the road, so I haven't got any money left. He went, I had a lovely chat with this homeless man last night. He was lovely, called Isaac, and he was so chuffed. He had little eyes, went when I gave him £10. He was so happy. We had a lovely little chat and he held me hand. I did give him £10 because I've just watched a programme on homelessness and it really upset me, so I gave him my last tenner.
I think I've watched the same
programme.
programme.
Do you know, he was a lovely man, Isaac. Lovely homeless man last night. I had a lovely chat with him.
They've got
so
amazing
nice.
life stories.
Oh, it's lovely. So yeah, I had to go to the cash point because I literally went, I've got no money left. Isaac's just had all my money. Right then. Oh, I can choose. Oh, occasionally Phil says to me, you can choose, and I love it when he does.
Ooh.
Oh, hang on. I'm going to have these. I'm going to have these in number 23. Oh, these are my smoky quartz. Got to show you these. I've got 2 strands. I've got to show you these first. I have got to show you these because I'm going to make these as a serious low stock. I should have had a massive capitals of low stock on these. Look at these faceted pear drops. I'm going to give you a double strand. I'm going to give you a strand of nuggets as well. An 84 centimetre strand. Oh, look at these. Oh, these with black spinel I've got coming up later. Gosh. Oh, Linda. Now, we also talk about Linda Brunwell because she absolutely adores smoky quartz. Now, look at those. I've got nuggets as well. Oh, gosh, they're good quality smoky quartz, look. You know, when you think smoky quartz, about 200 to 300 million years in the making these are. They are can I hold, I mean, look at these. I'm going to hold them out, look, so you can see right through them. Because it's the only one of the quartz family, the only one that is actually what's classed as a type 2 gemstone. So you can really, it's sort of eye clean. And it's the only one of the quartz, okay? Now then, on that strand there of the pear drops, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21, my age. Do you know, who needs enemies when you got friends like this in the studio?
I thought you were 22.
Good comeback, Helen. Do you know I love being 45? I love it.
I'm nearly 50.
I love it.
And I don't
You're
mind
nearly
it
50.
either. Party on.
Yeah, can we have a party for your 50th? Can we have a big party?
Party on.
Party on. Can you imagine a party with her? I mean, this is Helen sober. Can you imagine? Everybody's like, no, rather not. Now then, I've got something to go lovely with these as well. Look at these I've got coming up. I'd love to see my floral jaspers coming up with these, look. Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? I've got 10 left. I've got 10 left. Sorry about that. 10 left. Let's get the price in. $11.95. Right, I've got to be honest. $11.95 for that quality of smoky quartz, I could accept. I could think, yeah, okay, brilliant, fantastic. But to show a double strand, I mean, look at the amount of smoky quartz on that incredible 84 centimetre smoky quartz. Oh, I mean, first of all, I'll be keeping Mark Smith happy. He's on the late show tonight, you know. Yeah, he's on the late show tonight. Oh. I mean, you had him on the show on Monday morning. He's on again tonight, being in a bit. I believe I'm surprised he hasn't come and given us a kiss yet.
Oh.
You know, wouldn't hurt him, would it? That's probably why he's avoiding coming in. Now then, Natasha collectors. Phyllis has got them. So many collectors. Lisa and Ben. Anita's had 2. Linda's had 2. Leslie, Helen, and the list goes on. Enjoy those, because what an incredible deal. I mean, we're not supposed to go below $6.95 a strand. Now that there, as I said, that at $11.95 for just those is incredible. But to throw in the 84 centimetre strand of nuggets as well. Wonderful. Wonderful bundle. Gorgeous. What are we doing for time? Gosh, where's the hours going today? Don't we have... Tell you what, we've had white gold clasps going under £10. I have to say clasp because it's white gold. We've had sterling silver flower earrings. We've had sterling silver heart earrings. We've had white gold spacers. I've got Tanzanite. I tell you what, if you are one of the over 100 people that got the lobster clasp in white gold, I'm thinking my incredible strand. Now, if you were watching recently, I got given a massive deal by our lovely, lovely MD that you might have met on the show on Monday with Carol and Becky, the lovely Colin Wagstaff. He gave us a phenomenal saving on this. When I first launched it, we had 70 go out the building, and I've got the last 29 of them, and that's going to be, look at the size of those. And I guarantee you, in fact, I'm going to tell you the price on those. Can I do that, Phil? Right. When we had these on the show, we should have been $49.95, and Colin allowed us to go to $39.95. It's an absolute managing director special. I can't do it. My manager Martha can't do it. It had to come from the top. I've only got the last 29. That's it. Once they're gone, and this is all about the quality, the affordability, but more importantly, the rare chance to get a size of Tanzanite that incredible. I mean, that's a big, big, big carat weight and perfect saturation for Tanzanite. That is coming up as my star buy, but there are only 29 in literally 10-15 minutes. Oh, I've got some DVDs for you. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 DVDs. Okay. Right then. Now think about this then. So I'm thinking when we bring the price in, I have no idea what my producer's doing, but should be $4.95. So there should be, is it £24.85? If I've 70. Oh, I was nearly there. £24.75 should be. I'm guessing we're not stopping there. Right then. We got 5 different ones. I'm hoping my producer's going to tell me who's on what. Chainmail pendants. That's my lovely Fleur. I guessed that was going to be Fleur. She teaches you how to make everything from Celtic squares to a Persian cross to a wrapped cabochon to butterfly wings to flowers and starbursts. So that's lovely Fleur. Chainmail. Pendants. I'm always talking about chainmailing a pendant. Then we've got the lovely Karen Crawford. She was on the other night with a Torque necklace project. So great, because in the kit today, we had 1.25mm wire. We can definitely make a Torque necklace with 1.25. Teaches you how to, our lovely Karen, how to make a freeform Torque necklace. Colour grading, adding gemstones, Aztec weaves and embellishments. Okay, and then we've got, I love this one. I've got this one, it's brilliant. Sarah Alvin, friendship bracelets, all the big craze at the moment, and it tells you how to do a crisscross, a knitted and a chevron. Okay, so brilliant. Lots of different designers, that's nice. The infinity pendant. You've had my lovely good friend, the Laura Binding, on the show this morning, and the lovely, I mean, the whole concept of an infinity pendant is lovely because it's that unending emotion, isn't it? And again, we've got how to add gemstones, wire weaving, tidying up the wires, balancing and finishing, and hints and tips. So there you go. And there's one last one, cuffs and bangles. Now, it's Laura again. And the reason we bought you this one is because we've had a number of cuffs and bangles, different variations on Jewellery Maker recently. There she is, the lovely, lovely Laura Binding there. And this is all about how to use the cuff bangle, how to make a cuff bangle, ribbons, swirl bangles, spun sugar bangle. Oh, a lovely idea. Weave bangle and clasp bangle. Now, $24.95, because usually, let's remember, our DVDs, brilliant value at $4.95 each. Now that's for about an hour of experience, an hour of our guest designer's time. And we were talking to one of our guest designers the other day, and they were saying, really, one-on-one, effectively, the time, the amount of tuition they get onto a DVD, on average, is equivalent of coming on a day and a half's workshop. Now, our average price for a workshop is £80-something on average. So let's half as much the next day, £120 worth, you're getting for $4.95. But today, we're literally going to give you buy two at $4.95. Buy two, and we'll give you 1, 2, 3 free of charge.
I need those.
Well, you can have them today.
I know.
Which ones do you want?
I want them all.
Yeah, good answer.
I haven't got any of them.
You haven't got any of these? I've got one of them.
But I've just started wire weaving and the chainmail, so I'm heading that way.
Well, basically, you buy the 2 that you want, you get the 3 free of charge as well.
Because I want Sarah Alvin in my life as well.
Sarah Alvin, she was on with me yesterday.
And Karen Crawford I got in my life.
Yeah.
You've got to have them all.
Oh, no. Brilliant, brilliant deal. Phil, you can't go again on that deal. We can't put our guest designers on the discount rack. $6.95. No. I hope our guest designers aren't watching.
I hope my husband is. I love that.
What's your husband's name?
Andrew.
Andrew. That's a normal named husband for you, isn't it, Helen?
It is, isn't it? Oh. He's not that normal, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, gosh, if he's anything like my fella, they have to be a bit abnormal to marry people like you and I, don't they? Do you know what I mean?
We're a bit eccentric.
In the nicest, but it's a good thing.
Yeah.
He wants to be normal. I know. Brilliant deal, my darlings. Let me just recap for those of you not watching a quick moment then. So you get cuffs and bangles, you get chainmail pendants, you get torque necklace projects, you get friendship bracelets. Well, I tell you what, if you're new to Jewellery Maker, that's the one to get because that is brilliant way to start jewellery making and making lots of money. And you have a lovely infinity pendant as well. Really, really fantastic. You even get Jenny Cleary thrown in there, look, as well on one of them. Brilliant deal. So basically, if you think about it, how much is that per DVD, Phil? £1 what? My brain's not working. £1 each. £1.39.
Gosh. And all those guest designers are fantastic.
Phenomenal.
At explaining.
Brilliant teachers, years of experience combined, and huge, huge talent. I mean, what a deal. What a deal. Fantastic. That's fantastic. So well done. Well done, well done, well done, well done. And I've worked from Mark's macrame DVD, for example. I learned pretty much all I knew about Jewellery Maker to start with to become a presenter by having a massive stock of Jewellery Maker Jewellery Maker guest designers DVDs, and that's how I learned all about Jewellery Maker and findings and how to make all these things. And they really are easy to follow. Brilliant, brilliant value for money, that is. Now then, I've got a double star buy coming your way, and if any of you, for all of you that managed to get my incredible Cordino sterling silver chain earlier, then wait till you see what I've got coming for your star buy. Right, and double star buy. The reason being, we had two similar designs, but one in blue onyx, one in clear quartz, and we couldn't decide which one we loved the most. We said, you know what, let's just bring both. Let's just bring both together. Now I'm going to start with these because, oh, thank you, Helen. Helen's just come over to give me some wire. Thank you, Helen. Now then, these are lovely. I could have done with a white background, but I'll just start with these. Oh, first of all. Now, I'm just going to thread them onto a piece of wire to show. Oh, they're lovely. Oh my, if you did get my Cordino chain earlier, then these. I'm just going to put them on a bit of wire, look. Because I want to show you how they move. Look at these. Oh, yes. Silver plated. Pencil charms. You can see why they're called a pencil charm, can't you? And that is the glorious. I'm just showing you all those lovely patterns. Wonderful, wonderful blue onyx from India. Oh my, isn't that incredible, Helen?
Oh, I need this one in my life.
This is a need, isn't it? This is absolutely a need.
I've missed out on a few of them. I've had the onyx, the rose quartz, but these, oh my God, I don't want to miss out on these.
It's that blue onyx. It's something about it.
It's
so beautiful. Every single one is different. Some have the really sort of full saturation. Others have that lovely variety of patterns in there as well. They are lovely, aren't they? Now, if you're looking at these thinking, oh, Zine, they're gorgeous. If only I could have three. I'll just show you the third one as well, look. Because it really deep saturation, lovely deep blue velvet. But if you're looking at these thinking, well, they're lovely, can we just have a quick look at the clear quartz as well, yeah? See, I think they're, but I'd have, see, we could, can you see? Now, the white quartz is coming up next, but can you see why we couldn't decide between the two? So that's why we made them a double back-to-back star buy, because we just could not decide. Now, shall I show you one? I'll show you one on the neckline. I've got my sterling silver Cordino chain in a design on over there with Helen on the next kit, so I'm just using a piece of wire for now. But we have some lovely, colourful Torque stainless steel necklaces on the show yesterday. I'm just thinking they'd go lovely on those. Or if you've got any of our Torque necklaces that we've made, or again, if you've got 1.25 mil, 1.5 mil, then the wires would work great as well. Doesn't that look wonderful? What do you love about these, Helen?
Well, I've got to say, the spiritual feeling as well.
Yeah, thought you might say that.
We've got the well-being, we've got the mindfulness, we got that spiritual and, dare I say, healing power. I know we're not allowed to say it.
A lot of people believe in the crystal healing.
What, you know, if it helps you, it helps you.
Some people believe in it, absolutely.
And to be honest, these are the best quality that I've seen in that range.
That's what we felt today. That is exact. When my producer brought these into me, I just said, oh my goodness me. And it is one of those things where you say, I need this in my life, don't you? And it's that pencil effect with that love, and it's the thickness.
Yeah.
Now that is I mean, you know, you don't generally see a gemstone with that kind of girth, do you? And that lovely pinpoint pencil charm shape, I love it. Should you get the pricing for you? Get 3 of them, not just the one, my darlings, 3 of these, because it's 70 carats. £3.32 each. Helen's got her head in her hands.
I did.
Helen's saying, what? Enjoy that, Helen. £3.32 each. £3.32 each, my lucky things.
Can I tell you very quickly, the shop where I normally get them from is down in Pembrokeshire, and they start at £1.45.
What?
And Hannah Stewart will bail me out because she goes to the same shop.
They're selling one of these in your local shop for £45?
Yes. It's not a local shop, it's what you call like a, it's not even a healing shop, it's just something that energises you. And they sell those.
£45 and we're doing them at $9.95 for 3. £3.32 each.
I know.
So basically, if you sold this for £45, like the shop is near Helen, and it's £3.32 each, so basically you're making £41.70 pence.
I'm no doubt that they'll be buying these now and putting the markup on, because why not?
Why wouldn't you?
Exactly.
You need to, do you know what you need to do? You need to go into the shop and you need to buy a load of these and take them into your local shop and resell them on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'd do. Now, we've got loads of people saying, well, can we have the clear quartz? Yes, of course you can. Of course you can. Now, I'm not going to go into the whole description again because we've just talked about it all. But it is silver plated again, so that's the good news. Now then, the great thing about these, they'll go with everything, won't they? So they will go with absolutely everything, the clear quartz. Oh, now they're lovely as well. Oh, they're lovely and innocent. Just thinking, just simple, like if you're having like, a lot of people have these sort of very spiritual weddings now, and you see a lot of people getting married in forests and fairy bridesmaids and all things like that. I think they're lovely. Aren't they?
Yeah.
Totally natural as well, those, Helen.
They're fantastic. But you can also mount little gemstones on that rim, you know, because it's a lovely deep section.
Well, that's a nice idea.
You
On the
mount
sterling
little-
silver
yes.
section, sorry, not sterling silver, silver plated. Sorry, let me just reiterate that.
Yeah.
Silver plated.
I would mount little gemstones on there.
Would you just glue them?
I would, yeah. I would use the 6,000.
E6000.
It starts off a little bit tacky, so it
Yeah.
keeps them in place where you manoeuvre it around and then it sets.
Oh, that's a lovely idea. Because you could have all different contrasting colours, couldn't
Yeah.
you, Helen? They are lovely. Shall I show you on the neckline again? It's the we matching the price, mate. Oh, what a darling! £3.32 each again. What a brilliant deal. Thanks, Phil. Oh, I love them. Do you know, I'd have them as earrings.
Yeah.
I would have them as earrings. They're lovely, aren't they? Would you like to see one? I'll just hold it up for you. Would you? I'd have that as an earring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if you had, imagine those on the little flowers that we had. Oh, yeah. Sorry they're on a piece of wire. It's not the best view, is it? But,
Oh, gosh.
yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. I love them. They're lovely.
Like you say, on those little flowers you had earlier, they'd be fantastic,
Yeah.
wouldn't they?
Look at that. It's the movement. When that sort of prism and that angular and those elongated, lovely facets there all the way down and gives you that prism effect. Oh, you're loving these, aren't you? You are. I've got a lot of people. Deborah in Pennsylvania and across the pond, and Lynn and Angela and Carol and Linda, Deborah, Natasha, collectors in Surrey. Well done. That's all yet to check out. Get 3 of them, don't forget. Yeah, don't forget, you get 3. Well done, everybody. Now, everybody's just said, oh, hang on. You've only got 29 of the Tanzanite in that size. Yeah, 70 went with me last time, and it's a one-off management special deal. When I say management, I'm talking about the MD, the managing director himself, the whirlwind that is the Wagstaff. And that's the deal coming up after the break. I've got an incredible demonstration with the lovely Helen as well coming up. So we'll see you just after this short break.
You can now book Jewellery Maker workshops online. Just head over to our Jewellery Maker website and click on the workshop link. We have a wide range of workshops from beginner to intermediate, covering a variety of mediums. Once you have found a workshop you'd like to attend, simply click on the Book Now button. Fill in the required fields and then press Continue. This will take you through to the payment page. If you have any questions, you can contact our workshop coordinator Wendy at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you.
In ancient times, the Romans really treasured opal. In fact, Pliny the Elder had an opal, or wrote about an opal, which Mark Antony was giving to Cleopatra. Except Mark Antony didn't own the stone. Mark Antony tried to buy the stone for 80,000 sesterces. That was a lot of money in those days. So the Senator Nonius that owned the opal didn't want to sell it. Mark Antony had him banished. So Pliny wrote this story, and he also wrote about opal. He said, "For in them you shall see the living fire of the ruby, the glorious purple of the amethyst, the sea green of the emerald, all glittering together." So that's the way he thought about opal. He thought opal was the most treasured, and the Romans did, of all gemstones at that time.
Right now, for those of you that were watching recently, it was a late show. I'll say recently, it was I can't even think when it. In fact, can you tell me what the date was, Phil, please? I'd appreciate it if you get time. Basically, our managing director, Colin, came in. It was the 21st of this month. Okay, so 21st. So what are we on now? What are we on? 30th. So 9 days ago, just over a week ago. And our lovely managing director came in and he said, right, I basically I'm going to give you the most exceptional deal ever. And I couldn't get my breath on the night. I was so excited. 70 went and we've managed to secure just 29 for this show. Now, this is all about the size. Now, when you get a gemstone that is so incredibly rare as a Tanzanite, and then you get the most sensational saturation of colour, textbook Tanzanite, in one of the rarest and most beautiful gemstones on the planet. And then, in addition to the strikingly beautiful 1,000 times rarer than a diamond Tanzanite, this geological phenomenon from one location on this planet, and when you get them at this size per gemstone, I mean, even at the start of the strand look, even right at the beginning, we're talking a massive 10 by 7 mil. Now, I'm going to say I'm confident that the majority of us out there will never have seen Tanzanite at this size. Never. I mean, just look at these in the middle. And they've got all the wonderful variety of colour. Please don't forget, I would urge, because nobody's going to believe this is Tanzanite at this size, you need to add your authenticity card to your order for a mere 25 pence. And do you know what I would do there? Let's assume you use them all individually, because that's what I would do personally, because I make the most out of this strand at this size. I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 23 on this particular strand. So just to cover myself, I'd think, do you know what I'm going to do? For 25 pence each, I'm going to order 25 gift cards. And then every single piece of jewellery that I made, I would without question give an authenticity card, because people are not going to believe this is genuine Tanzanite. They're just not, are they? It's just incredible. And the great thing was we were given a 20% saving by our managing director. We are not allowed to do that. £50 for this strand is exceptional value for money at 55 carats. But my managing director said, no, let's give you a treat, Zena, 20% off. Well, not me, you, because you are, and I'm going to tell you now, I'm going to be absolutely genuinely honest, I bought one. I did. 20% saving on a Tanzanite. Yeah. My producer said, did you? Yes, I did. I can bring it in from you from home. I absolutely bought one of these. It's exceptional value for money. This was a no-brainer. If you've got £40 and you've got £40 to spare and you can treat yourself to a Tanzanite, because I tell you now, we had some jewellery made on the day, and just one of these, our budding beader made, I think it was Anne, made some beautiful jewellery. And just a gorgeous gold chain, or I mean, if you got that gorgeous Cordino strand earlier, one of those, and you'd be talking, I mean, for sterling silver and a Tanzanite of that big, that size, I mean, that's got to be over, I'd have said that was over 5 carats. It's incredible. You've got to think about I mean, what do you reckon, Helen?
Oh,
I reckon you've got to go for it.
You've got to go for it. But do you know what?
Price-wise, I'm thinking just one of those. It's huge, look.
Just get it and hold it. Don't even worry about your design at this stage.
Yeah,
just get it.
Exactly. It's one of those, isn't it, where it's such a good deal. I mean, I've done nothing with mine yet. I've got a little safe. That sounds a bit.
Where is it, Zena?
Well, no, but you know what? It's a fireproof safe, and the reason I've got one is because my dad's house burnt down and he lost everything.
Oh.
So anything where I've got anything special, like my late mother's engagement ring, and you know, things like that, my important jewellery, I've got a fireproof safe, yeah, and that's why I bought it, because my dad's house burnt down and it was awful and it was traumatic, and so I now keep my very few valuables in my fireproof safe, and my strand of Tanzanite is in there, quite rightfully so. Half the stock's gone. Do you know what? Every single one of you, because I've got this myself, I've seen it in the flesh, and don't forget, in the light of day, which you actually haven't got here because we haven't got any natural daylight, you're going to get even more deep electric blues, and I promise you, if you feel like me on this strand, you're going to fall in love. I got this strand home, when I picked it up, I went straight out into the back garden, and I showed my fella, and I said, right, just look at this. And he came out and he went, oh my word. And it's deep electric blue. Go inside inside in the evening, and it'll change. You'll see purples, you'll see violets, you'll see reds, and it goes into it sort of, in the daylight you have this sort of in love, head over heels in love sensation, if you're like me. But if you see it in the evening, it makes you sort of evokes a feeling of passion.
Ooh.
So it does for me anyway. Now Veronica said, Zine, she said, hi Zine, hello Veronica, thanks for texting in, lovely face. And she just said, I saw these, not the same stone on another site, so not Tanzanite, oh my word, hang on, they were $9.99 each. And they were, well, do you know what? Can I just tell you, we've just seen a competitor's shopping channel. We saw 4 strands of glass beads and they were £18.
I know.
So for twice that price practically, you can have 55 carats of a Tanzanite, which is one of the top 5 gemstones on this planet. It is hailed as the gemstone of the 20th century. It is truly spectacular. And again, if you are, oh, we've got 3 left. 3 left. Well, if any single one of you feels the way I do about my strand that I've got at home, I've done nothing with it other than put it in the safe, ready to, because this is, like Helen said, this is one of those strands where you've got to think about what you're going to do with it. Now, Margot in 5, congratulations. Now I've got somebody there that's bought 3, and I'm not going to name you just in case you want to keep that to yourself. As I said, from somebody that owns this strand, with a 20% saving, you're gonna be so happy with this purchase. I promise you, Faith. If you feel like me, and as I said, I'm in the industry, I'm in the business, and I tell you now, that's the deal of the century, I tell you. So I had a message come in from lovely Stella in Berkshire. Hello, please could you tell me when the pink amethyst drops are coming up, as I need to go out? Can we do them now? Is that okay? Oh, my producer said, yeah, of course we'll do them now. Well done on those. Congratulations. Beautiful. I'm so glad they've all gone as well, because how could they not at that price? And also, I couldn't. Do you know, if there'd have been one left, I think I'd have had another one. I really do, because that is serious. That is just
I would have
phenomenal.
had a fight with you over it.
Do you know, if I hadn't got one already, I would have had a fight with you over it, but because I've got one, I would have let you have it. I would have let you have it. Right, now, Stella's just said she's got to go out. So if Stella's got to go out, we'll do these now for her, these. Now, my lovely manager, Martha, came in with these literally about, how long ago? About an hour ago, was it? About an hour, just over an hour ago. And they are absolutely stunning, and they're graduated to perfection. Now then, oh my word. Oh my word. These are natural Brazilian. Oh, pink amethyst. Now think as well, if for those 29, well not 29 because some of you bought extra, Tanzanites with the pinks flooding through with pink amethyst, that would be just perfection, wouldn't it? I can't believe these. They are incredible. Now look at these. I'll hold those out for you. Can you see we're halfway through the centre? We've set them back to back, look. So you can pair these up effortlessly. We have graduated right to the end of the strand. You can see, I mean, they are about as clear a pink amethyst clarity-wise as I have ever seen. I'm just going to put them on a black background. Now, let me show you. Do you know what? Now, this is something to explain to you, right? This is why we give you 30-day money-back guarantee. I went into a very, you'll know it, very high-grade technology shop yesterday. I won't say who they are, but they're one of the ultimate technology shops in the world. Spent about £329 in there on one item. And 14-day money-back guarantee is all they give.
Gosh.
We double that, and a bit more. 30 days. Now, the reason being, I don't think through the camera, I'm getting the pink coming through. You can there, look, but you're really going to see the pink when you get them home. They are a lovely, because that's the thing about pink amethyst, you want a pastel pink. That's exactly what you want. If you managed to get my beautiful heart sterling silver earrings or the lovely floral earrings earlier. Now, bearing in mind, if we go right to the end of the strand, look, if I pull that across for you so you can see, they're very dainty towards the end. They're lovely 10 by 6 mil. So 10 by 6 mil. Sorry, if I pull that the other end, sorry, I've done it. No, it's okay. Let me just do it the other end, do it this end here then, because then there you go, look. Now those lovely 10 by 6 mil on that end there, look at the level, because when that catches the light, look, all the player crowism, so your different colours and different shades from different angles will have you absolutely mesmerised. And those dainty ones at the end to go on those lovely little flower earrings I had earlier would look stunning. Now, would you like me to tell you what I'm going to do for you on the price? Would you? Everybody said yes, actually. Now, you know the price point that's on the website, Stella, if you're still thinking about getting these before you go out, ignore it. If we just ignore it, it will go away. How about I give you the post and packaging back? So for those of you thinking, I haven't opened my order today, and I'd rather like free post and packaging. Well, if you buy this strand, that's exactly what we've just done, assuming you're in the UK and assuming you go for the standard £2.95 delivery. They are up. What do you think, Helen?
Oh, they are dreamy. And I've got a similar strand to this, and I love every bit of it.
Oh,
every bit of it.
So feminine, aren't they?
I've made a vintage pearls with those interspersed as droplets.
Oh, droplets. I love the way you say droplets.
It hasn't been put up for sale yet, but I would expect 3 figures.
Would you?
Yeah.
They are just... Yeah. Shall I give you a count, my darlings? Thanks for doing the post and packaging back, Phil. Brilliant. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Now, we don't... 21 I've got there. Obviously, we don't ever say to you you're guaranteed the number, you're guaranteed the carat weight. But when I give you a little count, it just to show you how they're going to drop there if you have them as earrings. So when I give you a little count, it sort of gives you an idea of the kind of price. Now, look at that. Gentle twist, look. Lovely. Now, £16.95 divided by 21, Phil. Let's have a work out how much each one of those is. Because I've got so many of you checking these out. And I don't blame you, they are gorgeous. 80p each.
Oh.
I mean, have you seen, if I just twist one round, if I just take one here, the level of talent in the lapidary work there, as in the cuts, look at that, look at the number. And you have to do that in 2 sections. You do the bottom and then you do the top. And it's all done by hand. The drilling through the centre of and perfectly through the centre, look, that's done by hand. So all hand drilled, hand faceted, hand polished, huge centuries of experience there, without question. They're incredible. Well done. Now then, I hope you get them, Stella. I'm just thinking as well, if you like pink, if you love the pink amethyst, do you know what we've got coming up as our deal of the day in 45 minutes? Pink sapphire rough. I'd love to see pink sapphire rough nuggets with a beautifully cut and faceted pink amethyst because of the contrast.
Yeah.
Love it. Before and after.
Yeah, and then you could pearl knot in between so that each one has their own light.
Like it. Like you're thinking. Right then, we're going to come across to you, gorgeous face, because it's kit time.
Woohoo!
Do you know, I had a text off Mark Smith the other day saying I've been knitting for 2 days. I thought, why are you knitting? But what he meant to say was kitting. I've been kitting, as in playing with the kids for 2 days. So I was thinking, why are you knitting? I was thinking, is Mark starting knitting? But he wasn't. Now we've got a very elegant kit, haven't we?
Yes, I loved working with this one.
Oh,
fantastic.
Now, can I just say, if any of you watched my Friday show or my show yesterday with Sarah Elvin, everybody was commenting about Sarah Elvin's necklace.
Yes.
And she had some of these in the necklace. This is exactly what she had. So you might be, I'll say exactly what, just double checking with these. Yeah, white quartz. Pretty sure this is what she got in the necklace yesterday.
Yeah, look like
and everybody was commenting on her necklace. And look at those. These are lovely little white quartzite. In fact, I'm 99.99% positive that's what she had in her necklace. And you were all commenting. 5 petals, so each one, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 petaled flowers, 100 carats there. Aren't they lovely?
Fantastic.
Now, I mean, just one of those as a ring, just in a simple solitaire ring, that would look so lovely, wouldn't it?
You could, yeah, and you could clasp them and keep it simple and elegant.
Or you could really go to town.
It's not really me though, is it?
It's not you. We'll show what Helen's done in a minute. But do you know what else I've seen one of our guest designers do? Because we've had these in different colours and things. But actually, where the crease of the petal is, just wrap some nice 0.25 mil or 0.4 mil around each one of those, and it looks lovely.
Yes, you could do that.
Yeah, do you like that idea? You can have that, Ellen, for free.
Why didn't you tell me like 2 days ago?
Because you didn't need telling. I'm just saying you want to do something else. Now, oh gosh, I can't wait to show you this. I cannot remember the last time I saw a black spinel like this.
yeah.
I wore a black spinel bracelet out like this last night.
Oh, did you?
I did, yeah. It was basically a bracelet made with one of our sterling silver magnetic clasps, and it's got about 5 or 6 strands all in one, and it looks lovely.
Oh.
Now look at them. You could make little stamens in the centre of these flowers with these, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Black spinel, and I've got a gorgeous black spinel strand. Hopefully will fit on the show today as well. It's beautiful.
That would make a lovely, what they call tennis bracelet, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, with a
just
tennis bracelet tends to have a toggle
really-
clasp on it. I've got
really
some
elegant.
silver toggle clasps coming up as well.
Perfect.
Yes. Right then, now this is lovely black spinel. It's a very generous strand at 30 centimetres, 2 by 1 mil, faceted as well, 10 carats. And then if you're thinking, oh, I'm liking the monochrome look, oh, I better put some white pearls in as well.
And they're gorgeous.
But pearls that will go with the black spinel because of the size. Look at these. Oh, we are spoiling you today, aren't we, my lovelies? Beauty. And I tell you what, again, use your 30-day money-back guarantee, because even on that size of genuine white freshwater cultured pearls, those little 3 mils, they've really got a lot of iridescence on them. They're brilliant. Now, we couldn't give oh, by the way, those pearls, we look at those thinking, are they natural in that bright white? Yeah, they are. Now, if you're thinking, well, we need some wire, well, have no fear, because the wire is here. 100 metres, 100 metres on the reel there of your 0.25 mil. 10 metres of your 0.6 mil, which is there. And we've only got as well to really treat you the soft wire, which we know you all love. All silver plated. So your silver plated copper wire there is 1 millimetre on your soft wire. So what soft wire is your 1 mil, and there's 10 metres. 10 metres of your 0.6 and 100 metres of your 0.25 mil, plus that lovely monochrome of the genuine organic white freshwater cultured pearls, your black spinel, and your beautiful white flowers, your 5-petal quartzite. Now, £41.20. Now, did you see what we did earlier? We took a £57 kit to less than half price. It's midweek madness. It's month-end madness. That's what it is. Month-end madness. It's our year end as well. I mean, you can see we're just going absolutely redonkulous, aren't you? And why not? £21.95. Ah, thank you. Oh, thank you. I mean, basically, let's just say we've just gone to £7.32 each, haven't we? For the strands. And we've thrown the wire in for free.
Oh, that's amazing.
Isn't that amazing? Even if you don't use them all together.
I mean, I went to town with them, but to be honest...
Did you? Which town? Where'd you go with them? Did you take them on the bus? So you took all these to Cardiff and just randomly showed people, did you?
I was selling them in the street.
You could. £21.95. Can I just say? I mean, we have only got 53 left. You're racing in for these. Donna, Angela, Natasha, collectors in Midlothian, Deborah across the pond in Pennsylvania. I'd love to go there. Deborah, well done, good luck. Collectors have got them. Susan, Claire, Vera, Angela. Got to be quick on these. Can we show you? Because we've done something special today. When I say we, it's the royal we. It's all Helen. It's all Helen. Soft wire. Everybody wants the soft wire, don't they?
Oh, yes.
Now, we gave you the remit, Sweet Pea, of cocktail rings, didn't we?
Yes.
And you excelled yourself, my friend.
Bless.
You did, though.
I've got to say, the rings are a new thing for me. We've got a lovely Beryl Walker out there, and she sort of said, you know, have a little go at some rings.
Yeah.
So when this theme came around, I thought of Beryl, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to
have a
really
go.
At it, yeah.
And I must say, the rings that, look at that. Oh, so you did what I suggested with the black spinellas, the stamen.
I've got the little stamens in, yes, yeah. And that particular one there, the one on the left there is has got the prong setting on that one as well. Which is prong setting.
They are both rings, those.
Yeah.
Wow.
One is a complete circle of a ring, and the other one is one that you can alter.
Wow, so fully adjustable as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Helen, I've got to take my hat off to you, darling.
Oh, bless.
They are, I mean, those are lovely dress. I mean, what we mean by a cocktail ring is something that's going to really, it's like a big statement piece for your outfit, isn't it? So sometimes if you went out and you think, actually, the big thing I want is a lovely big cocktail ring.
in-your-face ring.
Absolutely. But just twist that round so you can see. Now, is that like one of these really cool, fashionable little little dangly?
I put a little dangly on there. It's all integrated into the ring. Quite easy enough.
Love that. Because you can make that interchangeable, couldn't you, for different coloured gemstones?
Wow, great idea.
Ah, you can have that one for free as well. No, but you could. So there you've made it pearl with the white quartzite. But if you want to make it like a blue outfit, you could put some blue sapphire. You could make it pink sapphire. You could put one. Imagine that one of those Tanzanite on.
Oh my word!
Oh my word! Yeah, baby.
We've got to go for that.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. And there's another 2 rings you've made. You've really gone for. Oh, and you got the rings on the necklace as well.
Yeah, I pinched your necklace.
You did pinch my Cordino sterling silver necklace at just $6.95, didn't you? Now, this is the new craze as well, isn't it? A lot of people like to hang a ring on their necklace, don't they?
There's 2 on there. They're interweaving. I don't. Yeah, you can just about make out there's 2. They've swung round a little bit.
Just to hold, so if you just sort of, there's 2 different rings on there. Look, as you can see. So there's that one in the centre.
Swung round a bit, haven't they? There you go. And then I've done sort of a bridal ring incorporating the lovely pearls, actually woven them into the weave.
They are just fabulous, absolutely fabulous. I love these. I mean, this one that you've made, can I just say, you've made this literally totally adjustable.
Yeah.
So that would be, I mean, look at that.
The wire is so good, it still will hold.
Yeah.
And I love this quite a lot at the back there. I did wait for a little while to make sure it's comfortable.
It's really comfortable. It's really comfortable.
Yeah.
That is fabulous. I mean, imagine that for a wedding. But you know, like for like somebody that's like if I was your bridesmaid and I wanted something really beautiful for the day, how lovely would that? Or if I was like the sister of the bride.
Move it up onto as a corsage.
As a corsage or a brooch. You could add that to make that a brooch.
Well, you could open, actually, because it's sizable, you could actually open it up right up, couldn't you?
Have it as a bracelet.
Do something with it.
Have it as a bracelet.
So actually it's a multifunctional one, isn't it?
It's absolutely blooming marvellous. Do you get it? Because it's a flower blooming.
All right, petal.
Oh dear, it's catching. Now, which one are you going to show us how to make, Smoky?
Well, I'm just going to do a simpler one today, just so that everybody's into the gist of it.
Brilliant.
And the first one I made, actually, a couple of days ago.
And which one is that?
The very front one.
This one?
Yes, yeah. There's an Art Deco one next to it as well. Have you seen the art there? That's an Art Deco, and I wanted something a little bit, you know, I like the sort of Art Deco period, so I wanted to do something there, so that was that one. But the one next to it...
The one in the black?
Yes, is the one I'm going to do, this up on the mount there.
That is lovely as well. Can I try that one as well?
Sure.
Does everybody mind?
Now, this one's a very unusual one. I haven't actually seen... I made it up, the design up, but it's actually... I've never seen it in the shops, because at the back, again, it's one of those you can make bigger or smaller.
Adjustable ring.
Adjustable.
It's fully adjustable.
It actually loops, and I've not seen that in the shop, so I think I made it up. Can you see, if you open your finger up on that side, can you just... Yes, you can make it out there.
I like it.
So that ends there. So you can make it bigger or smaller.
That's like a vine effect around the finger, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
A ring vine.
So that's the one.
A vine ring.
That's the one I thought, because it was so unusual, something different, and an easy one to start with, especially as it was one that I started with, really. And then get carried away like I did, and you can come up with all sorts of things. But fantastic
it's beautiful,
gemstones with them as well, you know, to really bring the wires to life.
They are beautiful. Can't wait to see you do this. Now, just before we do the demonstration... Oh, they're just for the... Do you know... Helen's just said, by the way, she would have this kit just for the... Just before we read Louise's message, can I just ask, why the soft wire? Why do we all love it so much?
Well, it's so malleable. You can actually, especially for braiders, I know the wire weavers love it, for braiders, if you're doing your Celtic knots, your Celtic weaving, your wire hemo, it's so malleable, it stays in form, it doesn't fracture at all. It's just wonderful. And of course, dexterity reasons as well.
Absolutely, yeah. Anybody suffering with sort of...
Oh, if you've got children like to work with wire. Yeah. This is a safe wire to work with.
Good idea.
It's not going to whip around.
Whip around. Thank you, Sweet Pea, for the clarification. Now, just quickly, where are they, Phil? Right next to Helen. Oh, they're... Could you reach me those lovely... Oh, because we've just had a message from Louise, and Louise said Zena.
Wow.
I know. She said, thank you, darling, thank you. She said, you mentioned you had some huge chunks of amethyst. Well, we ain't kidding, are we? She said, please, which would go with the first kit. Where are they coming? Can we do them now for Louise? Yeah. Do you mind?
Oh, come
just because
on,
Louise, do you mind?
Louise, yeah, carry on.
Please, Louise. Now then, look at these, Louise. We weren't kidding. Look at the size of them. And wouldn't they go lovely with the first kit? Because we had those lovely amethyst drops. We had that beautiful grape sort of purple variety wire with the diamond-like sort of what it was called, diamond wire, wasn't it? Grape with blue and grape with silver. And these would go lovely because there was peacock pearls, there was white pearls, and look at the size of these, Louise. Oh, it rhymes. Look at them. Aren't they lovely?
Fantastic.
Massive 12 by 3, massive up to 19 by 5 mil in the middle there. We're talking about 200 carats. Now, I'm not going to call them plain. That just is rude. Plain means smooth. Plain means non-faceted. But I refuse to use the word plain on there because there's no plain about them.
There's nothing plain.
So we'll get the pricing for you, Louise, because we've got to get on to lovely Helen's demonstration. Really?
Oh.
But sometimes I think he's pressing the wrong price button. Do you feel like that? Because I don't care, Zane. Just shut. Shh, shh.
Pleasant surprise.
That is fabulous. Phil, I'll take my hat off to you, my friend. Look at. Shall I have a quick count for you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 spectacular boulders of amethyst. Do you know, they'd be great for gents' jewellery as well because they're so big. Because gents like something a bit more dynamic sometimes, a bit chunkier.
And I always think, you know, with gents' jewellery, you can get away with using one. Just the one.
Yeah.
So obviously, you know, you've got lots
a lot.
in there.
17 I've got on this. Now, we don't guarantee you the number. I'm just, when I give you a count, lovelies, it's just to give you an idea. All right, of the amount you can make. $8.95. Well, Ivy's got them. Collectors, Kathy, Elaine, Jane, Leslie. Good luck, everybody. Right. So there you go, Louise. Right then, we've got to get on to your demo.
Yes. Right, so we're going to keep it simple.
I'll move you over again just to make sure you're on.
Wander over.
I'll move over so that you can get on. So that we can.
Wander.
It's more important we see you at this point, Helen.
Oh, bless, that's so kind.
Do you think a black background would work better?
Do you want
yeah, I'll get it. I'll get it. You. Ever I suggest that, I will do it for you because you're the star.
Oh.
It's all right. I'm even going to put you back where you were. Look, is that okay?
Yeah, that's perfect. Right then, so we talked about that wire and it's just amazing.
Okay.
So you'll see how easy it is to work with now because it is quite substantial. It's 1 mil, isn't it?
We've got 0.6 on the soft wire, 1 millimetre.
It's 1 mil and it's so easy to manipulate. So all I've done is taken, we start off with, let me just double check the length.
The measurement.
It'd be about 14 inches altogether. And I've just started with 3 lengths of 14 inches. Okay. So to start you off, you've got your 3 lengths. What I'm going to do today is just a very simple braiding technique. Nothing, no wire hemo, nothing really hard.
So basically, if you're a novice, you could learn how to do this.
Exactly.
Okay, brilliant.
And what happened was I started off with that ring. It gave me the confidence then to move on.
Exactly.
And I want to do the same for other people.
Start with something simple. Yeah. Walk before you can run.
Right.
That concept.
So we've got our 3 wires there. We need to secure them. Now, I wanted to come up about, say, 1.5 inches off the bottom and secure it from there. So we've got lots of swirly bits we can use.
Are you just wrapping, just securing it just with a scrap piece of
wire?
wire?
All I'm doing. Okay. But always keep your wires after because they always come in handy for other designs. Yeah. But there we go. So that's all I've done is secured about 1.5 inches up there. Okay. So I'm laying that in my hand. I'm going to use, I say my braiding plate. It's just somewhere for your finger, is somewhere for your wire to sit on. Okay. That's all it is. And then you'll see that I use this as sort of a tension. But don't worry about it. Just enjoy the wire and play with it. It's so soft. So the first thing I'm going to do is spread out my 3 wires. I take my middle wire. I'm just bringing that down over my thumb. And then I'm going to take this outer wire. You can go from left to right or right to left. It doesn't matter. You bring that across so it actually comes across vertically alongside your finger there. And it just sticks out there to the right. And then you bring this one back up. And then you take the next one back down. And you take this outer one back up.
Okay.
and that's actually one braid.
Really?
So
Oh,
we
wow.
go again, down. It's a bit like to music.
Isn't that the Blue Danube?
I don't know, but
I think that's the Blue Danube.
always
I
comes
can't
in
believe
my
I know
head
that.
when I'm
Why
doing
do I know
this.
that?
I expect were you in the film or something? Was you in the?
How old do you think I am exactly?
I know you're very talented though, and a bit of an
Don't
actress.
try and get
at
out of it
heart.
now.
No, I know you're a bit of an actress at heart. So that's it, really, really simple. I'll do that again. So we got our 3. I brought the 1 down, so I've just brought it down in the middle. And I'm just bringing them around and crossing over and going up. And that is it.
That is it for the braid.
That is the braid. There's the
Even I
start
could do
of the
that.
braid. There we go.
Oh, that's lovely as well. Oh, that
And
is
that
lovely.
is a flat braid, so it'll sit around the back of the finger quite nicely.
Nice and comfy.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I've carried on with that now,
Yeah.
and I've done a little bit longer. And what I've done is I measured out the circumference of, actually I think I did, off my ring mandrel, I did an M, so I measured that around twice, because remember we're doubling up really, aren't we?
Yeah.
And we got a little bit of a loop.
And an N is a size 7 end to own.
Oh,
well, size 7 is N.
Brilliant.
Just because the Americans use numbers and we use
I
we use
see.
letters. You see.
So, so that's all I've done. I've got my tail end still on, and I've got the front end still on, and I've braided in between. If you've got the draw plates, now's the time to just get your cloths and give them a little bit of a rub, pass them through the draw plate, and it'll give you a very perfection piece.
So when you're talking about the draw plate, we're talking about the thing that comes with the Viking knit.
The Viking knit,
Okay.
you just
and the
pass it in
conditioning,
and
yeah.
out, and the conditioning cloth, and
Okay.
you will get a very nice and neat. Now all I've done with this is this particular one, because I did forget my my draw plate, is I've just used
Surely
the pliers. I used the pliers on there to try and get, but you can see you don't get as good a finish as you do
It's
with the
okay.
draw plate.
I'm just seeing if I've got one behind us, but I don't think we've got. Normally we've got everything in the studio, but typically the draw plate.
Yeah, and I normally got one in my bag
Don't
there,
worry,
but
sweet
I know
pea.
I've been using it
You
a
did
lot.
bring everything in apart from the
Yeah,
kitchen sink today,
I
so we'll let you off.
Yeah. So all I'm going to do then is I find the centre piece there, and then because it's that fantastic, I just sculpt. Now this is 1 mil wire,
That's
and I'm
that's where you.
sculpting that around.
Oh, that's how you can see how beautiful the soft wire is. Oh my!
That's braided.
In 1 mil.
Because it's braided, you've got that extra tension there. And yeah, I can still manipulate the wire even after the tensile strength has been added by
Wow.
the braiding.
Yeah.
That is what we mean.
Okay.
And yet it's solid, you know,
Yeah.
it's not going anywhere. And I use sort of just the tip of my
Mandrel.
mandrel there, my ring mandrel, just to get a bit of an arc there so I knew where I was. So the next thing I'm going to do now is just check that it does fit around my mandrel, because we don't want to do all the nice fuzzy bits at the end. I'm
And it
just
don't
gonna
fit?
bring that in, yeah, because then you start embellishing it and it won't fit. So we're up about, well, time that comes in there, we're between about an M, KM, somewhere around there, aren't we? Because that's got to come into there.
That's the
It's
sizes on the ring
adjustable
mandrel.
anyway,
Yeah.
but you don't want the focus of your piece to be too
Of course
out
not.
the way.
Yeah, you want to get
Okay.
it about right,
Yeah.
don't you?
So that's all I've done there is taken around my mandrel, and I've got that lovely,
lovely.
finger.
Yeah.
There you go. Actually, this could make a really nice gents ring look
Just
that way
thinking that,
round.
yeah.
So you've got a really nice gents ring if you did it that way. So, and all you would need is swirls on the end for the gents ring.
Yep.
So I'm going back now to the two ends. I'm removing the holder, the little holder,
wire, yeah.
Just twist that off, and it'll just slide off then nicely. Will normally slide off. Today we might have to clip it off.
It's having its moment. It's
There
sitting
we
there
go.
thinking, hang on, I'm on
Yeah.
telly. I don't want to come off.
Now this is what I like when I first did this one, because you can actually manipulate, so your finger becomes the mandrel in a
Yeah,
way.
of course.
So I've put my finger in there, and this is exactly how I did when I did it. Open out all these wires and just fan them right open to see where they're sitting.
Yeah.
And all I'm going to do, they've all fanned open. We need to bring that ring together now.
Okay.
So all we do is we group those two.
Yep.
The middle two. Just have a little fiddle and pull those two together as well.
She's fiddling again.
Do a lot of fiddling.
You do, are you? You're a fiddler today.
And then the two on the right then as well. So we've got all those, and all I've done is the ones that are sitting next to each other. That's all I've done.
We could have you demonstrating this on the roof, and then you'd be the fiddler on the roof.
So the next thing we do is the two in the middle.
Yeah.
We're going to bring those and bend them down over the thumb. Now they're not tight together at this stage.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
That will happen. So we're doing the same movement again. So they're coming down over the thumb. Then I'm bringing the two now across instead of the one. And this is the bit you really need to bring in this
really
tight.
tight. Okay.
Now it's so malleable, it's easy to do, but just bring it in tight. Then I'm taking that one back up to secure it, and then I'm starting my little dance again. I'm just taking them, up, and it's almost like a swirl, isn't it? They swirl around each other.
Yes, lovely.
And that's only really from... So all I wanted there to do was about... I nearly got carried away then. Now, if it was a man's ring, I would continue with that. But...
You were in the zone then, weren't you?
I only wanted two. So I'm just going to come back one. There we go.
Okay.
And I've got two. Look, 1, 2. Got two braids.
Okay.
And all I did then was get my... we can work back on the mandrel now, because I'm going to come back in and I'm going to cut, and they're going to be about 1 inch. I'm just cutting down there, easy to cut as well. And then we're left with that. So I've got them secure, I've got the ring secure, I've got the ring shape, and it bends nicely. All I need to do now is open these out.
Separate them out again.
And you can make like a peacock tail.
Ooh.
So you just get your round nose pliers, and as we would, just bend, not right to the end, just off the end. And I always love the way Linda and Sheila do theirs. Now that one actually came quite nice, that one.
Yep.
That one there did come up quite a nice round.
Okay.
But sometimes they don't, and Linda and Sheila always say, just go in there and snip it off and just bring it round.
Yep.
So that's what I like to do, is make sure that they're nice. But they're behaving today, because I think that one's even nicer.
Because they know we're against the clock, they're doing as they're told.
Yeah. Right, we're nearly there. And then you just get all you're going to do then, I'm going to send these this way as well. And the last one. And then all we do is, as we would normally, is go in with our Zircons.
Oh, our flush cutters.
These are the Zircon, the small nose, flat nose.
Oh, they're sorry. I thought you picked up your cutters then. I do apologise.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, these Zircons are amazing.
Oh, look
at that. They do all the work,
They do, and that's the thing with the tools. You get the right tools, invest in the right tools, and it'll make your job 10 times easier.
I still go back, as I say, and use my beginner tools. As you see, I use a multitude of different ones. But
everything has its place.
It does, yeah.
Everything.
And that's all I'm doing, is taking that down, and you can do any design you like.
Brilliant.
Any design you like. And then I just put the 0.25 wire through the centre. You do a little knot, and then you put your 0.25 wire through the centre.
That was in the kit, brilliant.
And you can pop your pearls and your lovely spinels on.
Oh, yeah.
It's as easy as that.
I've actually got some amazing black spinels. If you want to use those little tiny spinels that were in the kit, those I'll show you them again. But with some large, there they are. Look, gorgeous. Yeah. I've got some of the black spinels coming up. While you carry on just spiraling those into position, shall I show the gold one and then we'll come back?
Please.
Okay. So we're really spoiling you today. 1.5 mil gold wire.
Oh,
I know. 1.5
gold for ages.
I know. 1.5 mil as well. Now, what would we use 1.5 mil for? Nice structural torque necklaces and things.
1.5 is your structural torque.
Yeah.
But also, I like to do, you know, the vine I did at the very beginning when we used the jig.
Yep.
You can use that to give yourself solid shapes around the jig to then either weave off or to put your gemstones on. So you don't have to add anything else to it. You don't have to braid if you don't want to.
I'm just trying to show you the thickness of that
Yeah,
wire.
fantastic.
Just incredible, isn't it? So 10 mils or 1.5 mil. It's gold coloured copper wire. You've got 0.6 mil as well. So if you talk to most guest designers, they will say, do you know what? If you had to live with one gemstone, it would be 6 mil round. And if you had to live with one wire for the rest of eternity, they'd all pick the 0.6 mil.
Yeah.
So we're going to give you both, and to give you that Midas touch, that luxury, we're going to do both of them, would you believe, for less than £10. It's happening. £4.98 each. Yeah, baby.
Fantastic.
£4.98. I mean, let's be honest. For those of you that have been buying, I know exactly.
I didn't, honestly, it
Come
went in there
come here.
and it went out
Come
there.
here. I know. I know. £4.98 for a whole 10 metres, 1.5 mil. It's hard to take in, isn't it?
I didn't get it, but but it's gold as well.
I know.
I haven't seen it for ages.
It's not a random colour, is it?
I'm going to lay you into a bit of a secret. One of my best-selling pieces is a little braided Wahimo section. It's only a V. A small section and pearls, but in gold, and it goes every time.
What's gold? I like gold.
But it goes
I like the way you say that.
The gold with the pearls. Not the pearls. I have this coming off the end.
And how much you sell that for, if you don't mind me asking?
Well,
that sounds really crass, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it does depend. I gotta say, it does depend on a number of things. But in silver, the most I've ever got for it. Well, I won't tell you the most I've ever got for it because you wouldn't believe me. But in the galleries, you know, sometimes they go for £200–300 in a gallery. But in a craft fair, obviously, you wouldn't get that. You'd probably £80–90.
Yeah, but we're talking 9.5 and
hotel, 3 figures.
Really?
It just depends where you are.
I love you, Helen. Do you mind me sometimes? Sometimes your accent's so lovely. I can't help but copy it. Well, try. I'm not very good at it, am I?
Oh, you were lovely.
You're lovely. You're lovely. £4.98. Can we just see what you're doing now then? Because you just,
Okay.
and then you're just adding in your pearls and your black spinel.
That's it. So you can do any design you like. I've actually made this into sort of a flower one.
I'd wear that on its own.
Exactly. So if you
I'll
want to
try
try
that,
that
just to
on,
show
it
you,
might be,
look.
I did do it to my chunky finger, so it might be too big
Mine's
for you.
mine's the middle.
You just push it through.
That is lovely. And again, like you say, if you want to recreate Helen's previous piece, then you could just add in the lovely black spinel and the pearls look on top of those little sort of nest bases there. That is beautiful. And I love, as you say, if you open the effect, look at that. That effect on the rug with that simple braiding and the soft wire. That is so wearable and comfortable, Helen.
Yeah, and as I say, that wire makes it.
Yeah.
If you didn't have that wire, it would be quite a chunky piece on your finger.
But it's not. It's lovely. It's really, really comfortable.
Gentle, and I really would be keen on making a his and hers piece with that.
Lovely.
A little.
So you'll be making Andrew one then?
Oh, he's got a few already. Yes.
Can I say a massive thank you, darling, for those? They are beautiful, beautiful. Well done. Thank you so much, gorgeous.
I'm really enjoying it.
Thank you.
Oh, it's lovely.
Poor thing. I bet she thinks, get off.
Oh no, I love it.
Yeah, good job with it. Right then, we've got, I promised you, haven't you, amazing black spinel for you on our next Star Vibe. Okay, now, I've not seen black spinel like this for a while. If you did just get the kit, and I know a lot of you did, you got those lovely little tiny faceted ones, haven't you? Which would be great as spacers for the big mamas I've got here. Now then, what a star vibe. Look at these. Oh, this is why a lot of the high-end jewellers, a lot of our guest designers, a lot of our Jewellery Maker audience, me included, absolutely love black spinel because it goes with everything. You can dress it up, it can be casual, it can be glamorous, because it is, I mean, you know, it's got a really good hardness. So it's 8 on the Mohs hardness scale. It only goes up to 10, 10 being diamond. Now, the reason that's important is it means it's relatively insensitive to scratches and knocks, so you can wear it every day and not worry too much. They're totally natural. They're from Thailand. You've got that incredible brilliance. You've got that incredible luster. Far more luster that you've got to find an exceptional black diamond to get anywhere near the luster that you can get. And that's because you might think, well, why is that? I don't understand. Because a black diamond's so hard and only another diamond can cut another diamond, you can't get as good a polish sometimes on a diamond, whereas black spinel, because it's a little tiny bit softer, you get incredible sparkle. You can polish it and buff it to your heart's content. And that's why that 8 hardness on the Mohs scale provides the real sharpness, the luster, the faceted edges will give you that guaranteed scintillation. And scintillation simply means sparkle. It's also known as the Black Prince's Ruby. Now, you know the price you're seeing at the minute? We're not doing that. Do you know, could we squeeze another one? That's what I love about Jewellery Maker. Look at it, right to the end where the tassel is. Look, you couldn't get another one on, look. And then we've absolutely, I mean, talk about, it's like every one of those are best friends, aren't they? Because they're jam-packed together. $19.95. Do you know what? Should we all collectively just pretend that price didn't come on? And if we all collectively just ignore it, just pretend it's not there. Everybody look away. Everybody just think, no, we're ignoring you. Oh, there you go. 25% saving. Ah, oh, thank you. Fab. 25%. That's because we all ignored it. Price didn't have any choice then, did it? It was like, hello. Hello. No, sorry, we're not looking. Now look at this. I'm going to hold that out. Look at, could you possibly, in fact, I'd love to challenge you with this. I'd love to send this to you, give you your 30-day money back guarantee and say, try and get one more spinel on that strand. I think you're going to say, nope. Good luck, yeah? Now, what do you think of these, Helen?
Oh, well, I can see a day at the races with these.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And there's so much on that strand, we could all have some of it and I could make jewellery for everybody.
Ooh, thanks, Helen.
But seriously, I can see a lovely flower, petals.
Yeah, they do make those beautiful flower petals,
really
sweetheart.
Lovely. And I like them at the neckline. I do quite nice petalled gemstone, especially the spinel there. And with the white, so it's like black and white, so I'd have white pearls with it and really have those standing at the neckline. Perfect.
Do you know what? I've got 74 on them. I was just counting. 74! Let's divide 74 sparkling, sharp, polished, fabulous, lustrous black spinel. 74 black spinel by £14.95, which is 25% where we should have been. I tell you what, those off those little, lovely little heart earrings or sterling silver flowers from earlier. How much is that 74 divided by £14.95, Phil? He's just working it out for me. I'm going to start bringing a calculator into my
I'd love it with those flowers. Imagine those
white
flowers.
quartz. I'm thinking that whole kit from earlier. Oh. Right. Look at the quality of these. Look at the facet work, right? Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Oh. Would you believe we've just taken those to 20p each? We love Jewellery Maker. We love. Mary and Jerry said, "Can we have 2? You can have 2 with our absolute pleasure." You could. Now these are going across to sunny Florida to our lovely Nicole. They're going up. They're going down to Essex. They're going to Hampshire. They're going up to the Scottish Highlands to Shiona, a lovely name. They're going across to Glamorgan. They're going up to Greater Manchester, Somerset. They're going to the Big Smoke. They're going to the capital. They're going to Suffolk. They're going to Cheshire. They're going to Angus, where you get the lovely steak from. Oh, an Angus steak. Oh. Aren't they amazing? I mean, that is you can see why you can sort of really sort of glamorise it or keep it sort of casual. I've got that much black spinel. It's one of those things, once you start making black spinel, I mean, to be fair, I bought quite a lot of my spinel jewellery from Gemporia because it goes with everything. Every single item, any clothes, you know, sometimes, are you like me, Helen? You pick up jewellery you've made or you bought and you think, it doesn't quite go. And then you sometimes, black spinel, you never do that because even with a pink top like that, look, it goes.
Fantastic. But those particular ones are so weighty. If you did a lariat style, you need the weight. So you could use those as the tassels on the bottom of the lariat.
Yeah, absolutely. Because they've got, as you say, black spinel's got a lovely weight to it, yeah. Now, Louise said, fab strand, it's a no-brainer. Splendid spinel. Yeah. Do you know, Louise, it is, some strands we have to think about, don't we? So some strands we think, you know, can I afford it? Is it for me? Have I fallen in love with it? Black spinel, Louise, you're quite right. No brainer, my love. Absolutely no brainer. And it is all because of that incredible, incredible lustre. Do you know what I'd love to see these with? Can I show you these? Can we do these next, Phil? I've only got 20 of these. Look at that, though.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh. Isn't that fantastic? Can we do those next, Phil? Have we got time? Let's do it. But Phil said we can do it. Look at that. I'm going to do it with the black. I'm going to show you with the black, but look at that. I've only got 20 left because you've loved these, haven't you? Look at that, though. Now, again, if you want to get... It's half term. If you want to get your kids involved, no, it doesn't have to be kids, but, you know, pink quartz, we're talking relatively inexpensive. And because of that hot neon pink, how much fun would those be? $6.95. Now, do you remember? Earlier we had that lovely silver ball chain with the hot pink, the 1 metre with the emerald green, the Caribbean blue and the orange. Imagine just one or two or three of those on one of those pink silver ball chains.
Gently wrap through if you want to.
Yeah. Shall I show you with the black spinel again? Oh, I love them. I love them. And they're massive, aren't they?
Oh, they're amazing.
I've seen those made into rings as well. They look really cool. Oh, I'll tell you what I'm thinking of as well. Yeah, and we put it in the black spinel again. Oh, do you know they're pink anyway, but when you see that. And again, if you want to tone it down a little bit, you could go with like a white cut if you wanted to. Look, got those coming up as well. So if you sort of want to add some magnesite and tone it down a little bit, rather than because the black goes quite dressy, doesn't it? I've got some. How about some purple agates? Look, I mean, I could keep going on, couldn't I? Oh. Purple and pink. Look at them. Oh. They're lovely, aren't they? Yeah, purple agate with those. I mean, literally, I know we're not going to have time to play all of these, but I could just poor Phil's thinking, hang on, Zena, we ain't got time for all this, but I can't stop. Look, because look, it goes with everything. Look at all them. Do you see what I mean? Literally, we can't stop. We can't stop it matching everything. It's a lovely problem to have, isn't it? Now then, Jeanette, well done, lovely face. Jane, I think the East Riding of Yorkshire sounds... all my family are Yorkshire, but I've never been to the East Riding. Yeah. There's a place, Hebden Bridge. Oh, that's where they film Happy Valley. Do you know why Hebden Bridge is fabulous? I went to Hebden Bridge before they filmed Happy Valley. The television series are available. Do you know what's brilliant about Hebden Village up in Yorkshire? If you like a little cheeky drink, it's literally got... I think every street you go on, it's got a lovely little Yorkshire Village pub. I think I counted 7 pubs in like this, but every time you went down the street, there's a little Yorkshire pub. It's brilliant, lovely, lovely. And there's a place near there called Toppet Down. Toppet Down, as in top of the town for Yorkshire. It's lovely. Janice, well done. Mandy in Norfolk as well. Oh, I'm going to do that again. I took a canal barge on the Norfolk Broads and it was lovely.
Oh,
it's
I'd
brilliant.
love to do that.
It's lovely. I can thoroughly recommend it. I can. One last look. Yeah, baby. Oh, I love them. Aren't they fun?
I love them, and I particularly love this. That's one of those, you're having a bit of a down morning, pop that on, brightens your day.
Can you imagine doing the vacuuming in this?
Yeah.
And just this. On that note, we're going to go to a short break. See you after the break.